Captain. Launch some up. Jano, we just earlier on we get some sad rundown from two bus collided. One coming from themselves from Mobile, the other one coming from opposite direction. And them collided. But I have footage, but you know, so we can't show certain footage. Maybe play, I'm gonna hear the sound. Yeah, so unconfirm report. Because we just talk to, you know, man in blue. So them is a 3 pass off already. The driver them all look like them stuck, you know. Yeah, because me a youth as a driver more help but me can't help you, but the driver them never look like them dead. Bless up. Yeah man, Mr. G up, Daniel, you up? Stacey and bless. Yeah man, creativity. Bless. January it bad. When me look upon it, man, it boy, me not tell you. Tell me here, one of the man a driver said, boy, look at the people them a come from Sumfest. When you look upon the people, them it's unbelievable. Me I show on the two of the video. There were around 9 different pieces, but me I show on the two. See, the rest, me not gonna show up on my channel because you know, them not go, not gonna look appropriate, you know. See, but yes, a 3 expire, you know, add enough more mash up, you know. It January touching, you know. Eyes on the file, man. We see you. Jackson up, mark up. Yeah, man, it hot. So, I'm gonna show you. What me can't show no, but I can play the rest on the ear, but me can't see the graphics, you know, because I can't show it. You see me I say? But it really touch up, you know. You see me I say? Yeah, man, we say, brother, man, up, man. All right, so let me show now. Let me see the first graphics I want to show. Let me show you this. Show you that one, yeah.
Shit.
See two of them buck up there? You see them? Dry it up back here, so. Watch this.
Skirt. Go on, got you.
Two of them buck like that.
Umbo. Whoa. Shit.
Alright, so me have some real thing where I can't show now. The close up can't show. They can't not show, right? But I show now we have a fire truck or fire engine pan spot there right now. And what I'm going. Show the next graphic. Right, me no want to go too far upon them thing, okay? So me just move, yeah. Me just show you like this, you know. See? So me play. Yeah, look alright this. But the thing that when I play, I don't know if I make you have some of them. When you see them, man, it alright. So I'm gonna play some of them. You hear them, but me can't, you know. Nah, I go play it. Alright, I'm gonna play that one, yeah. Play that one, yeah. The thing, right? Pinning them. See there? They might use the jar fly for try break it, you know. Take him out, you know. That's it. They might tell him how to move, guys. Stop him, you know. Driver, you know. They tell them I try to use the jar of life. Me have to show them the picture. Because you know they can't show these things. And then me I tell you have about hear them people when I hear the sound. And they can't hear the sound, right? So me social media play now. Jano, I can't show them, you know. Jano, I want ya can't show them.
Come on. Judge of all rain. Look at me with this man come from Sumfest.
Come from Sumfest. Papa. The amount of them mash up buck up. Watch out. The two drivers them know. Buck up, pin down, watch out. Let me play it back and listen to him say. Can't show it. Then no, so we can't show it, but that's
God,
okay.
man. Come on. Oh, judge
You
of
know,
all
like a full
real.
of paper. Yeah, man.
Look at me a witness, man. I come from Sumfest.
It's a swing. Man, no, man, no. Yeah, and you know what? You know what? At yourself, we see there are fire brigade, no ambulances, right? And the amount of people me see on the ground. This is what me about finding people. The first thing me can show, me show no, understand when me I look upon it. It wicked. No ambulances. And if a fire truck can reach, it must have ambulances that move because you can't have limbs. Don't you have to swing. Ben just say no, say broke off in a this. The fresh wood it, but you know, so the bone and I tap off. So, you know, you understand? See them different part of the man you see. And when you look at most of them, I see them broke up. You understand? Them just lie down. Just lie down so. On the in the road. On the side there, so. This me tell them, so when you have things like this is what people have to face. You should supposed to have a couple of ambulances and deal with the people. You have to lie down and wait till they reach and get something. A fire truck just stay there and them cut out the driver them out with the jaws of life. And as the driver you have to wait because they took them pin down in. You understand? Them thing are hot. Them thing are the first thing we have to look about, man. We cannot say what be with highways. Yeah, people, I'm telling you this, you know. Yeah, and government, you can have something and them thing are going on, you know. Yeah. Look there. So some come from what's the Brownstone and some come from Mobile. Watch it, man. Hey, even though when I look on man, it mash up on the head, man. So you hear it, you know, because, you know, what I think me saying, I give them because, you know, but this a mash up on the head, man. Let's run through them. Piece by piece. Alright, I say I can win my one.
Hey, this just happened a while ago. Just happened a while ago.
Alright.
Just
When it
happened a
does
while
happen,
ago.
I send you, I can show me this. Let's see this.
Just happened a while ago.
Alright, cool.
Just happened a while ago.
Alright, now I'll show you this.
Just happened a while ago.
Alright, now I'll show you that one. That one I can't show you. I say I can't show you that one. I'll show you this. Yo, some people can't go through it, man. Let me see this. Because I say I can't show you. But let's go through and see what I can show you. Because certain things I never show you, you know. You see what I say? God respect, yeah, man. Let me see I can't show you this. Covered 4. Look on this. 2, 3. Make sure I see the right one. And this, let me see for this. No, I hate that. So let me see if I hate this. Just remember them out, you know. I must have one, yeah.
Hey, this just happened a while ago. Just happened a while ago.
Alright, so this side.
Hey, this just happened a while ago. 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 Just happened a while ago.
Just scrap up them box.
Just happened a while ago.
You know, I see over there, sir. So, I'm going to stop that. See? Yeah, man, it's sad. Yeah, man. But some things when I see, you know, I just want to show you something where we can't show, you know. But, you know, so it's sad. But when me expect, no care something up now, it's a fire truck reach. You want ambulance reach. This is what we have bought for like years now. And we not get, and we need it, you know. Because when people injure upon them kind of road, yeah, it collided, you know. Collided. And I mean, come on now, watch it.
Yo, don't start no man, yo, you can't hear me.
A driver here, no, never driver here. No.
You're not job no man.
No. A driver here, no look, sorry. That one you know look so. And you have other one sitting and say, can't move, you know. Lock them in, you know. And then with all that clean street, yeah man, lock them in. Jesus wisdom. Sometimes you take the word in and know, right? You see me I say? This now, I want you bad too, man. Yeah man, you can. Rain all that fall from the people then. Jesus, be a rain now, watch out. Them just lie down. People have never show this. Me can show it. Some me no want to show no. Rain just fall upon the people. The police they think that they there. They might try to use the jar of life. This before them push it be a rain and them just step on the side. They step on the side lie down. And woman like stand up one somebody with an umbrella. Be a cry. People line off and rain. Jano. Eh? Yeah man. Jano. To bust some collide. And them dead, you have to just keep a separation. That, hey, listen, any nation wanna push, me tell you, you have to push. You cannot build road. Me no want no government. It's a third country be a foolish thing one with you, Me say you have to have burnt unit. And a joke me make. You have to have proper hospital along the way. You have to have ambulances. You have to have emergency thing up when you're up in these roads. No care what me, you're going to have accident on them. Yeah. See? When you have two buses that carry so much people and them collided like that. And then so much people just lie down and ruin a walk pad. You mash up already and can't move. You don't reach the doctor yet. Your limb broke. You don't know what happened to you. And you have to lie down, can't move, nothing. People have to come and help. When just lie down right there. So. I seen rain all fall upon them. Eh? You see me I show them something where dry, me have one where rain fall upon them, but we cannot show it because I show them. You see me I say? See me I say? Dangerous man. I remember this. I'm going thing and the police will have to stop that thing where when you come out and say, yeah, I speeding this and that, everything I speeding because we know, I mean I carry it, because I like carry these things, These things it show. Right? The National Road Safety Council always come and leak out and talk about speeding and then them do this and them do that. And the reason why, yeah man, yes HD, yeah man. You see me I say? Yeah man. Yeah man. Broken limbs. Because I remember all kind of things that John. You see me I say? Yeah man. No, you can't, you know, show that. You see me I say? Now Papa thing in eyes on the file. We not show that, Jamaican drunk. Well, go on. You're good. Yeah, man. See? So we use them thing our lobby government again. And we are saying, when you show we 1 billion for 500 and nearly 600 million, use it and buy ambulances. You can get cheap ambulances, $18,000 for one. That's a 1 point at Canadian. See? You just use that money there. 1 point at, let's say, 2 million for ambulance. You do the waiver because it go through the ministry and we have some good ambulances and all kind of things. Stop on the foolishness now, man. You cannot show me a road and cut road and cut ribbon. But if and what take bus and only that them same one people for demand changes. I tell you 1 million times for phone no own sake. Eh? Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, of course, but have you ever seen the amount in HD? Well, I down there, Can't show it, I go show it. And man lift up, like the man lift up, a man, I tell you, say, flames, I saw the foot, Just seeing? In a popping about like inside that bone, like it just break, like it breaking too. That means not enough hemorrhaging, enough bleeding are going in there, Enough thing are going, For you go fix, For them troubles, them blocking the when me see them, for them troubles not start yet. Yeah? Me that talk to a police before me come online because me that send an ask and when I said to him say him just get the thing and report at 3 gone already. You know, unconfirmed reports. 3 gone already, and you know, you might have get some more gone. Well, one of the bus driver and look right. Cause him sit down and not no brace him just sit down and clinch. Like few more leave him, you know. You see me I say? Yeah? And then I just one little fire truck now with a little. You see me? You see me I say? Yeah man. Bad. Yeah? This bad. I will plead to the people them say, yeah man, you see from people can't eat and provide for them family who have proper health care, eh? And proper infrastructure and proper education system, you know, we can create the greatest thing that. You know, we know say government I work for something. You understand what I say? Eh? One of them they alright. Because that's the one we sit down up. Him clinch. I look upon him man. Him gone man. Him gone. But the other one them that try to cut him out. You see me I say? You see me I say it this bad. And we attack and I will say more ambulances. You can't have a crash. Let me tell you this, a crash like this a helicopter. You look up toward where you look, you have the, you know, you have the health system of helicopter. Ongo time them use even the helicopter JD for this are some big guys. You see them on it in. See? One fire engine, one, 2 bus buck up, 1 fire engine with that little crew. And they see soldier, but soldier them can do. And some people this will buck up. And the police them reach. But the police them have to be paramedics now and all kind of things. So, you know, just all them can do is just keep them put up on the side, them and the soldier them. And you go and wait there. And then when you reach a hospital, your thing just starting. You run up and down and who then catch first. That means if you have 50 odd people, because one bus have been maybe at 30 or you know, no much 40 odd people to attend to. And you there at the back. You dog you mess up, you you're not pain till they stop feel pain, you just lie down there and know what happened to you. You see me I say? And if them carry one hospital and say, well, too much and then them have to transport you, then they leave you up and transport you. Might have put a little IV in your hand and now do nothing. Because enough of them need surgery. How that work? How this work? A trauma team should be dispatched. And you should have, instead of the people them now move them, put them on the ground there. Mr. Rain all the way up the people them, man. Rain all the way up the people them. Yeah. No, some come from Sumfest. Sumfest, how you want to call Sumfest. But some come from, come here, so some come from Sumfest, because we here. But some come from the opposite direction because the 2 bus them buck up. So, you know, you see like how them say them coming from Sumfest, yeah. Yeah? So yes, them come from Sumfest, me play about that. But a 2 bus buck up, that means some come from town direction and come from Mantico Bay, go that way there. So if them come from Sumfest, I go so. And some come up, but the 2 of them, you know, them collide. See then?
Scared. Go on, got you.
See?
Whoa.
Yeah, man. See 2 of them collide? See there? 2 of them collide like bad bull. But this is what we are talking about. So we have to show this now, and we will show you. This is when the youth say, boy, this just happen. And then I'll show you what they on this part after that. So we have the thing with the on this part, then you did see the rain just got jupe and film thing there. Then them they have it when the people them lie down there, then you have it when the rain fall upon them no move yet. See what they did there? And I like 2 fire brigade or 3, you know. Remember, we just have the biggest fire station just open, you know. You understand? The biggest one just open. The biggest one, right? And I like 2 and 3, you know. But the biggest one just open. Now what happened? 1 fire truck. 1 fire truck, we see. This bad. See? This really bad. 1 fire truck. See me I say? 1 fire truck, we see. This bad, man. All right, so watch this though. Let me show you. This one. It's a see that well and fast. If you want fire truck now, you don't connect police people there. Soldier cars and things, and police for them. Me no want to go down. Me no want to go down them part. Me no want just watch the people, you know. So the fire truck, see the engine there, what we see, the one yeah. I see it pass and go down there, so. Eh? Pass and go down there, so man. It's bad, man. See? But this is how we are talking about all the time. We don't see the ambulance. We don't, you know, ambulances. See? Them things we are talking about. And this is how we are talking about all the time. And, you know, you see me I say, it's wicked. Them things are wicked, man. Hmm? You understand? We can't stand this. Yeah, man, yeah, brother, I soon send them to you. I send them to you, man. It's a knock up your head, man. I soon send it to you, brother. See? So this is what we see. Remember, you know, I'm mobile. So them a leave for mobile. So we have a big fire thing for nearly 600 million. And it's the first time in Jamaica and big river and cut. One fire engine message. State of the art. One fire engine. We should have some helicopter. We should have thing the pad that to lift the people them. If me ever shown me not go show it. But if you look on the people them, you say, on blood boil and get mad. You can't be a government and spend billions on weapon of mass destruction. Because you rather buy a bullet, you know, and more guns. The police are Nancy. No, we never chat like my father that called the Nancy. Me not say spider, you know, I do it in a country time. The police are in Nancy, so them have like maybe a 10 and 12 arm or something, and in Nancy are 2. And in Nancy are a half. You know? 1.5 in Nancy. So them full of ants. So you buy one police to carry how much gun and all kind of things. Yeah, like when on battlefield and all kind of things. And you spend 176 billion to fight crime. But nothing for save life. Yeah, fix road and say, yes, me have fix road because tourists drive on road. Right? But nothing if you crash on the road, they can take you up and you move in time for save life. One police, forever to the 2 little jars of life for cut the thing them. You see me, I say everything else count. So when me get up and me burn them, you think me I burn them for a purpose? You think me having the time for waste? You have much thing for doing and me rather, yo, that's why I say I can't deal with certain things, you know, because them things it hurt, you know. And the people them not see these things. The same bus want to pack up, you know. For go a rally. It can't buck up same way. What happened to you? Well, one did I go down a country and a man push out him head. You remember about it? You remember it? And the man head lick off bamboo down island bamboo. Chop off him head. Them still keep meeting. I lie me I tell. It's there. Can me bring it up back? Me dry it up back. Knock off him head. These are the things where it's supposed to be, you know, front on the list. Them things are where them talk about, remember call emergency meeting, state of emergency, this and that, but this, you know, have nothing when you crash. I remember, you know, you drive on the road, you know, they have the police them out there, you know. See? If you don't have no insurance, remember them harass you about bad and your ticket and all kind of things and pay and government want this. So you never take the money there and use it by ambulances. Nasty government. It don't make no sense. Because if them that use the ticket money for even buy the ambulances, it wouldn't even so bad. You know, I'm not ready them take it out of your pocket and them take it too. Police put in them pocket. Una joke, I want phone family, I feel it same. Because I remember if you take bus and you know my car, it happen to anybody, it could happen to anybody. So not just them alone it happen to. And matter of fact, you could have come and a man coming up in a year too. Have them buck up in each other, that means, you understand what I say? You could have come in a car and it's something run up in a year too. You see me I say? Them want to use it build new parliament building, but we have a problem with this. But you can't build a new fire station and cut ribbon according to Deadman Mackenzie. See? You cut ribbon. And state of the art and from 1930, where we have governor, not governor general, governor. None never built in Jamaica. This is the first of the kind. And you know, I make big speech. And people that listen to these. Yo, you're too gullible, man. Stop it, man. You understand? The ribbon company to stop to man. Them for go in, man. Oh, you have to give somebody a job when I look out for your interest, not even your life. Yeah? If you're not this right now, can you imagine the amount of pain them in right now to the backside? Eh? The amount of pain them people are putting. The amount of pain. Eh? You see me I say? The amount of pain. And you know, say them not get you for now. You in an accident and look why you see why this one. Big accident like this. If me ever show no people, me not gonna show it. If you ever see the amount of people on the ground, it's unbelievable. Yeah, my brother.
Send me that thing, them thing you can send them to me or when you're done.
Yeah, man, I can send them to you. You see what I go and do?
Hello?
Yeah, man, you can hear me? You hear me?
Yeah, me, I hear you.
Me, I say,
I hear you, man.
Me, I say, you see
just,
what?
just come in, you know.
Yeah, but you see what I go and do? Now you
Yeah,
have two
man.
bus collide like that, brother. And at that alone, you see right, they say an emergency vehicle, you know. You have some police and something on the spot. When I send it, a matter of fact, go and talk to me, I send them to you, and then you can see them, you watch them in the meantime. You can just take a peep, and then you see what me I talk about, so you can respond to this. It's so wicked.
So this Grace, can you straight line me, I call you upon, remember? So me know.
You don't see it.
WhatsApp.
No, me don't send it on the me don't send it on your WhatsApp.
Yes, send it on my WhatsApp, man, but remember me, I call you straight.
Yeah, man.
Hello?
Yeah, man. I send it, man. I send it. Hold on.
Yeah, man. No ambulance and nothing weird, man.
Mm-hmm. Nothing at all, brother.
Jesus Christ, what a disgrace, man.
Eh? Them
Jamaica
take a
gone,
million,
you know, man. Watch
million time, a million years. This it bad, brother.
Yo, my brother call me and tell me about the little talk that we have earlier. But I forgot to deep on it later, you know. And the man say, yeah, the Fed Bailey. Oh, them so hard, man.
Yeah, man, no, man, I have to burn them wicked, man. Because hear this now, you have a man like that. You, as a police, if you see a man up there, so, you're constable. You can just walk and go in a commissioner office and see him.
Man, no non-com officer can walk in on a big man like that. Even if you go to the commissioner office, you have to make an appointment, man. You can't just roll in and roll in on someone.
And it not just happen like that. You know, see the sergeant will come out and talk, although them have all this, so, and she said she'll try and make audience with the commissioner. And over 2 months and she can't get it. And she's a sergeant, right? And she couldn't get it like that neither. Eh? Mm-hmm. So
never hear nothing like that. But you see the thing about it, so you have some people where give me a hard time to, you know, because them say me a campaign for Mr. Bailey. Me not campaign for Mr. Bailey. Me say Mr. Bailey no policing. And
no policing.
Them should take a military man and put in for command the police force. That don't make no sense.
True.
You understand? Mr. Bailey no policing. Me no care when a guy want to say.
No, man, but that's true.
It's only God can come down and tell me, say, Bailey, sit down and drink no liquor with them. I idiot thing them at talk, man. But you, me not follow some people with them foolishness, you know.
Police, I know, go up and chain and come and every time to soldier the same thing. So you're a soldier now and you're just a private, and when you look the major, I drink, sit down and drink liquor with you. Mm-hmm. Man use, and you me talk to, think them at tell us, man, I use all them rank pan him, just a little rank over him, I use all them rank pan you. See, people say you have the room. Right you up like how the woman they will have the stripe and when you look the inspector and glass. She say, we have text it from me far. I mean, what this and that. You can write me up and demote. You say you can demote me. And she a inspector and the one that was sergeant. Can you imagine now we have a well, some people don't have sense, you know.
No sense. But even if you look at it in a military sense now, which may break it down for you one time. If you have a platoon, a military man and junglers are junglers whoever the army can tell you. If the lieutenant, if the first lieutenant, second lieutenant, sergeant, corporal, lance corporal dead, so the senior private, if them promote him, them don't keep him in the platoon. They don't, because them know say man, all of the private them used to cuss the other cuss the senior man them, especially if they don't have no experience. So once you promote that senior private, you take him out of the platoon.
Yes.
Totally. They don't keep them there. So when some people run off their mouth and talk about Mr. Bailey drink with you, me not pay that no mind. Me not take me stand my ground when me say Mr. Bailey know about the principles of policing. Him know policing. Yes, the political party me upset with him about that. Yes, the man with
But it's a principle, man, though. Bailey, Mr. Bailey. All right, so let me tell him something.
Go ahead, my brother.
Let me tell him something. Mr. Bailey, we know say you watch. And we know say it's a principle, man. We know.
Of course.
And you know, so I know about Thunder Bailey to him wife. And we know the part where you take. And you said the other day, so we know we are born police. And we know say you're deacon in your church, or where you want to call it, what we know. So we know say you do your preaching and everything. And like we don't know, we know. See? So when we hear some people come and talk about a foolishness, we not in the foolishness. We deal with reality and facts, you know, brother. Me not deal with some little cartoon business. Me a big man. Me not got time for that. That not help, brother.
Any one of the man them can tell you because I mean, in life, you know, we have to face reality. You know, the chain of command. You have to respect the chain of command. So you are telling me, say, Mr. Bailey in this authoritative position that he's in, a constable left training school, finishing promotion, come a street and now call Mr. Bailey and say, "Boy, big boss, make we go beat 2 juice now." Just no way nobody can come to me and tell me that.
No, because number one, and Mr. Bailey alone I can move. That man will not move by himself. Because he might have other people with him, and you know, he might have other when he move as a police. And him alone neither, he might have who with him. Because any man you want to take you out where you're a big man. So if the commissioner drive, he might have who with him, film bodyguard, then other police. Like that. You understand?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. You understand? Like him can drive himself, you know. But you know, so him have people with him or what have you. Him have him team and him have some people move with him. So we are gonna know that and then you have to go drink with them. All them foolishness and then people buy it. Them not think about the chain of command and them thing there, you know. That's why I say them gullible, brother.
Come on, you know me as sergeant. Me left as a sergeant.
Yeah, man.
Trust me. No matter when a man will tell me, so me don't know if I constable them, me and them not sit down and no thing because you know my thing was a different situation. So me don't want them get even too close to me. So me don't understand how this little man, this female will call in and give them details, and then you have some little bloggers that jump on it. And
it's them so embarrassed, man.
The thing about it, you know, you better be careful and use alleged, you know, because a lot of people talking these things about people, they better use the word alleged in their statements because if you're gonna say something about somebody that show up, I would advise the people to get a retainer and take legal action, and I'm dead serious. Because you cannot be going around saying things, and that little fellow that little blogger will claim say the female and them a come out and somebody called me earlier say oh they have demonstration and these things. They better be very careful because not because them they're Jamaica them thinks them can talk anything about people and it just stand. Mr. Bailey also have his reputation to uphold. No matter what they're saying, people talk about police if the whole of them. What do you mean the whole police them are criminal? What do you mean the whole police them are thief? What do you mean the whole police them are murderer? There's only few policemen in Jamaica that have ever had spaghetti names attached to them. Them use intimidation, them kill people, them bully people. The unfortunate thing about Jamaica is you have a lot of police officers. If somebody going to the station to have a conversation with them to make a statement, to give evidence on something, no matter what it is, them face makeup and them treat the people them like them a hug.
Yes.
And they need to go through this behavior. You must have people personality. You are in North America, you walk into a station. People deal with you politely.
Of course.
And I think I told you to address this. And that is a problem with Jamaica. We talk to police officers daily.
Yes.
Me have friend when me talk to me say, listen, when you learn to talk to the people and treat the people better than that.
Yes.
What you want? Where you come in here for now? Me wait.
Yeah. Don't man tell us if you did already. Hold on, brother.
And the sergeant who run on spear talk to me like to me a one man where come in there to come pick fight with him. And me just walk out of the place. I have to leave, go to Arfitry, go talk to a senior man at Arfitry, and me tell him about the little man too, that man no manners, he's very rude. Once the man them know about him too. He was very nasty, one sergeant down there. We're not supposed to know him from be a man that the body accounts be know him from some long time in the 80s. No manners whatsoever we in. You go in there, it's like a hug.
So when him say you're soon dead, him did say you're soon dead? When him do foolishness? I was one of them tell us say you're soon dead, when him do foolishness. Don't I want to be him same. So two years to them to stop the foolishness.
Them abuse a youth from back to after we all a youth, and some soldier all a youth from on a back to, you know. And carry the youth on spear, you know. And by the youth go through the door, them start abuse him. I mean, I said, boss, somebody ping me, I say XYZ, this is ABCD, but I can't deal with the youth. So he said, you must go and talk me soon dead. But just do what I do and left the place. Don't do a soldier, the mafia say, where the money come from? Then the people are shooting in the force way. And I'm a sergeant.
Want me give you a big joke? Today, somebody send me something with entertainment report. And me say, them say, watch this. And them I watch and them I put Mercedes. And when they put Mercedes, they put Leng. And when they put Leng, you Leng now, once a police, me always a police. Yo, stop trick yourself. Because if you see people and things that you have police powers, and you go do people anything, well, they laugh with you because you're not police. It's a job. So you know about once a police, call me a police, so me I say, me not in the force, so me always a police. You're not always a police, you're a civilian. Yeah? So the powers the way they have, nobody you want to talk about them as Leng, the bad man police. Every bad man police, we call them criminal. And feds have to look behind, you have to look and dig up them background from A to Z.
You never use intimidation.
Police are police.
You're not better than the criminal them out of street.
No, we don't want to hear about no bad man. We don't take that about bad man. Bad man, police, man. We don't know that foolishness, brother.
But sensible people were in your chat with and people sensible people in your chat we are always in the like Beverly and Paul and Abs and all these people, Damien and Daniel and them people. You understand? And Yo Jam. Them are people you are not idiot. Come and look on them comment, And
no man, they must say most of 99.9% of people.
Yes. You call him Wango, Wanadi. You call him Junglist. Just speaking on a term. You call him Wanadi. You call him
Cowboy.
Cowboy. Tell me, say, no, you know what kind of portrayal you send to people now? You tell people now, say, them for afraid of the police. The public must be able to communicate. I reiterate over and over. I read out how many times we talk to your program of what the principles of policing. You must deal with people in an unbiased manner. The crime is committed against the state, not against you. You're there to protect and serve the people.
Thank you.
You must carry out your investigation without bias or malice.
Thank you.
Because it's not you the crime affect. That's why them have 500 and 600 people are left the force.
Every year. And then now we talk about where we talk. Can you remember say
they put this thing in the people in head that every constable, every sergeant, every corporal, every district constable, every inspector, if it's a Trinity, or if it's a Bigger Ford, or if it's a Leng, or if it's a John, or if it's a one a day, and that is the bad thing about the JCF win. The people think every one of the constable them within the JCF are the same thing. You have articulate, smart, principled, well-dedicated police officer that serve Jamaica. I was one of them. Hundreds of arrests, get criminal off the street. We clean up Waltham, we clean up Russell Road, we clean up Maxfield, we clean up every fucking era with it bad behavior them there. And we want the government, we say keep a stance and step on them fucking neck that them not do the things with them do. And what them do, they get complacent and make the name brand police them and do them fuckery. When all them have to do a follow what we tell them and make everything work right.
Okay. So this name brand used to keep dancing and keep big show, The name brand them. Then them do. Hey, any man put name to them name.
Me do my job undercover and see name brand police a fire shot in a dance and bad man in their fire shot. And me and my brethren go to one of them where a fire shot and me say, police, no. So you fire shot in a dance. Deal with the big man. And I say, what kind of idiot thing is? And when me go to a senior man at a particular place, me now call him name. And me tell him when he say, so them go on. So the man said to me, the man said, I saw them go on. When me tell the people in my chat sometimes, I understand them frustration, but me they're frustrated though. Me call for man to get locked up. Me call for listen, take away him service, take away him firearm for them keep on care. The man them ask me, say for me, mad. After me see the man in a situation when me know say one of the gun where him have an illegal gun.
And you tell them and them say, if you're mad.
Name brand police, because I know somebody them all kill.
Because them walk with it for a kill and plant.
The gun have a police gun, issued gun, that a firearm there. I no keep on care gun. And somebody in my plan to go kill with that. We know them, that's why I burn out food and all fucking Leng and the whole of them, Because them are the parasite, we make the JCF reach a stage where we care. We don't care, we and them fit them up. Let me tell you something, we this is life. anything we do in life, remember, say there are repercussions, There are repercussions, and a lot of people don't understand that, You cannot abuse people, I can understand. When me tell you upon your program, say the man them will beat the man, a man devil, the people them.
Yes.
If it was me, every one of them get arrested. If a 2,000 of them, me not afraid to tell the people in the chat groups that me love lock up people. But once you break the law, me lock you up. You not get no favor from me. Me not give you no lie. Go up court, get a lawyer, go declare yourself. Don't break the law. Because once you break the law, you tell me, say you're going to continuously do it. And that is the problem with Jamaica when they have Trinity and Bigger Ford and Tony with and Leng them.
Yes.
And schoolboy them. People know, every police officer in Jamaica knows a schoolboy a problem. From the day schoolboy go into the building and kill the two youth, them, he tell people, say, that brother is a problem. And when they know prison,
They're prisoner foreign. So hold on. So the US alone can catch them and lock them up, but Jamaica now. The DPP, see, she not touch the youth and nobody not call her name, and I know so she always order, investigate and lock him up and charge him. I know she don't say nothing. I know she don't say one thing. That DPP, not even one. When me say one, not even one. And it bad. You see me I say?
The man them know say millionaire is a criminal,
Yes.
And the man them act like so them don't know. That's why you see, can't me say one time me say certain things and me have to take it back. Me take it back because me realize, you know what? No care what you do with some station, it not gonna change. Hunts Bay not gonna change. Constant Spring not gonna change. Half a Tree not gonna change. You know why? Because them take the rascal drunk for them from different places and each them. Because the higher authorities know that the only place that them can send them go for them stay and pine away. So them have two options. Them stay the pine away or them leave. You understand? From then go on mobile and create for free now. But that's why I say me with dead for mobile any day after and according to what other else you had to do. We dead for mobile any day because that then them and them fucker go on mobile and start them foolishness. But mobile never run so. You understand? I mean dead for mobile any day. Because the outstation man, them don't care what them want. If them things me and nail them to the wall, some of them is fine. The corporate area police station. Wayne, look here. Why they don't have a station in Marvally, Wayne?
They move it, you know. You remember them they have one right on the front.
You have half a tree down there. So why them don't build a station in Marvally? You look on the whole of the area. Look at Marvally comprised of. And them don't have a station there. So the nearest one them have about doing the park and half a tree.
Ups a dumping gun. It's a
years ago, there was a
gun.
station
Actual ups.
donkey years ago. There was a station there. Why they don't put a station back in there? The Ministry of National Security them not have no game plan. I am so sorry that Mr. Bailey is so politicized. He just come off of the political bandwagon. You talk about a man, we come from beat and foot patrol, The school when used to go, me know that school there, When used to go, Mr. Bailey know the principles of police, and I will keep saying it.
Yeah.
You understand? But them just make some things get away. You have to wonder why do these things? Is it because of peer pressure?
Because you have peer pressure. That's why we know. All right, better.
Is it because him don't care? And I know he cares.
No, him care. But remember,
press briefing regarding criminals that are wanted. I mean, I tell you, me have to sit down and say, yes, this is what me like. Him give them AKAs, him give them name, him give them last known address, him give the details about them, the color of the eyes, if them have any scar on them, if them have any marks on them. That is the true principles of policing. It's etiquette.
No, but we talk.
And you have some very smart officers out here.
Of course. Well, I know we talk when them a Portland. Then catch a youth after beaches out saying go kill him wife. And it come out in a court. You see me never that tell a lie upon him. We have people right side of beaches out, And when I talk to a man, I say, but you have the whole of this luck. Because me power with the man and John know something. But yesterday I say, I mean, I had a man of power with him to work with him. Because me say, yo, you're terrible, you're bad, You understand? So, listen. Beaches Stout, nearly him say my like first black billionaire up there, so black billionaire. I remember him have one bag of things. Kill him first wife and get away with it. And I use this 3 million, kill him second wife. Them I tell me about police. Say when they go to the police. Me have a high rights at the police where they are New York. Where my work. I'm going all part time, I know, so I have something, I say, I push him up. All him get timid. Because they never even know I'm still alive.
Sit down and we
I barely them go feel.
the boy them was shoot, kill the woman, the boy from Barbados, the murderer.
Yes, man.
Me sit down and we analyze it and me and say, wait, the boy are nothing left up. You could have come for your program and you get things going that them jump on it. The complacency of the JC know that we don't understand.
Yeah.
Why the man them so complacent? Why are things so complacent and lackadaisical when it comes to jumping on things? This little man here right now, him should have in a lockup right now. Him supposed to in a lockup.
No man say look a while and him right. Him say I think Billy have him anti politically, yes, because we were no, but that, you know, but I'm not hold on, but hear this now. You know, but that's the truth because you see, if Billy even say boom, remember you know that why you think them keep on the DPP? I mean, nobody calls check name, you know. Remember she had a police. I remember you know, and a Billy, all right, when the police do something. You remember how she said the police were charged with them baby. So if you read from fear ruling, younger can just prepare a file. Read from her ruling. She said the girl I tell lie after them tune the girl locks. So she know better talk to the police woman. You understand? She said what she wants, so that's why them keep her around because that time done from last year September. Strike should have reached home. And nobody call her name once. So that's why we know them have some monkey wrench. See? No, because she have the power, she hard and tell you for go do. Strike for she yeah man. So that's why them keep strike for the next 3 years. I mean I said other DPP not there. But for vote for DPP man. And nobody now cause strike name and she just sit down so. Cause she could have said the same boom bam bam. You know what it yo Jano, them to start special strike. A strike. Pressure strike. Because if she not get that you know, you can't just run alright. Me have as a police. You up there, so you know, say as a police, when you hear something, remember you have to treat it as a missing person. All right, you have to treat, because you not get nobody, not get nobody. You have to do your investigation and then operate something, right? Then Strecker come in. Strecker come in and say, hey, me could do him this or that and that and that. When you see she na move, you have to pressure her. People have to start pressure she. You understand?
You know, we just to interact a bit.
Yeah.
Just to interject, Queen. Colleen said something, come here, look on our comments. She said, Mr. Bailey is a man of integrity and embrace the law. Why is he allowing politics and corporate pressure to silence him? Mr. Bailey should not be politically aligned. And we understand.
True.
But Wayne, I'm going to ask you this, and me say to even Colleen herself, have you ever known in the history of Jamaica any commissioner of police where them not try to either silence the ones that are not politically aligned, them try to silence them, and the ones that are there, they are politically aligned, and that is the problem with Jamaica. I want to tell Colleen say unless God himself make a change, it will not change.
No,
because it's always been like this, and it applies to both parties. Watch tomorrow morning if I snap election run. If only say me a step down and him run an election and PNP win. I mean, Google Gaga, PNP wouldn't keep him if that should happen. But oftentimes they do have their political alignment.
Yeah, but I want to be a face to a better because after one at a time, you know, them use foreign people and they turn and put in some position there. You remember,
that's
right?
That's
all
right.
But I want to be a face. I'm gonna just say, give me the money as me, what them call him? What them call him Google. When them get the first job him get, nobody say security advisor.
Security
you
advisor.
Have prime minister. Yeah. You have a security advisor. You have a national security minister, but we'll spend more money and pay more much million. And we never have that pay. So you want a security advisor different than we have a national security minister? So you have him there, so now. What him advise, you know, see him advise around the country more. June him does say the killing will see a spike and it will go down. I will play back the video. Maybe we play back tomorrow and them things. Because I have to hold them to account, you know. Anything they come out of them mouth and video and me see it, me I hold them to account. I don't business. Me no business. Me no big friend. You understand? Security advisor. Right? And to the prime minister. And then him now you want him as a commissioner. And you turn a baby in a commissioner, but no police work. What only thing him want come do like him the pan battlefield. You want to go pan battlefield, go join over there so with Russia and Ukraine. You can't manage a baby over there, so you commit war crime in a Jamaica that you want the soldier them do. To them one citizen. You think the world now watch? It happened in Africa and then them go lock up some leaders. So me see it before.
But you know the thing about it, I cannot be biased when it comes to, because even in the JCF, a lot of times, you know, if they even employ more civilians in certain position. They don't even understand that it also helps with certain, operations at the JCF itself. Because a lot of times civilians, the input of civilians do a lot. Sometimes if you even sit down with a civilian and talk to them live in some community, the people don't have to know where the community where them live in. Sometimes them give you hints, them can give you ideas, because officers are not infallible and they will screw up and do things. I have seen on numerous occasions, and this is something where we have discussed in groups, that the situations where people go up on crime scene, they shot them, they shell them, a police fire them. You understand? And when I was so upset when some people attack like say you don't like police. Your father who is a policeman. You don't like corrupt police.
Enough people in my family and police run to police.
And that is the thing we are great from.
Me not like police.
You just imagine
me not like police.
A constable go through all we go through all in probation, do everything we know him supposed to do. He goes out there to serve the public, to uphold the integrity of the law, to make sure say people abide by. Because no matter what you do, rules of law apply. Some people might agree and some disagree. Because if you have your home, you run your home by rules. You make sure the rules are not broken. Just like how you introduce your daughter earlier, and show her to the people. So you grow your kids, then you groom them, you grow them in ways that you know what? You have to behave yourself. You make sure
some of the morals, brother. That help the country.
Bring about this stigma within Jamaica.
Yes.
That them have them bad man police mentality.
Yes.
We can go in a neighborhood and tell man, say, you drape up you, you drape up you, you drape up you. And because of this now, people say, why? Then if some police are dealing with me, we can't like police. One time in Jamaica, you hear people say, why? They don't like police, a soldier, them like. The police is the first person that the community is supposed to embrace. Because if the military is not trained to embrace the public, you're there to serve and protect the public. You're there to interact with the public.
And tell me something.
You understand?
Tell me something.
And
This
is why the police forces, and they need you talk about it. We need community policing.
Of course, a million times. Me tell them, brother, two things. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
Talk to them, find out the needs of the people. What go on in the community.
Yes. Let me ask you something now. First time, me can tell them this. People, get up people in the country, them rather soldier than police, because police used to go on bad. You understand? The soldier them get nasty now. That's why I said them to get back to the basic. I will tell them the truth. Soldier make you do 2 push-up, them not hurt you. Them more coming like soldier coming like out of sea. You have dolphin and you have shark. We take the get up people, the get up youth, them that take the police them for the shark, the killer shark. And then the dolphin them will save you. Them now bite you up and them are more protect you and guide you and things. That is how them used to have it back in the days. Allow me to tell sir. Exactly. Man, brother say soldier. Them now want put soldier. Man, I stand up and them say soldier come. Them are take with themselves. Them they really want fire for a soldier neither and nothing at all. Them say soldier, you take yourself soldier come and say, where you run that? Where you, hey boy, give me some stretch up. Them now do nothing. And man, they sit down and reason with soldier and feel good. Them love soldier like wow. No, them soldier kick on your chest. Hey boy, go on your girl. And most of them want lamp pile. They don't look like the first time soldier, them infantry the thing too. And right now, me tell them already say you have some police. Remember, if you are going around in every constituency, every part of Jamaica, and you beat up every youth and thing, then where you draw the much 1,000 police from every year. No more somebody brother or them same one or something. Them now come in with a feelings against you. You are get all you come out, them are take revenge on your brother. Me not ask me and tell you.
100%.
They not understand these things. Remember, I put myself in everybody's shoes when I'm talking about that.
A situation.
Yeah?
I think I spoke to you about it.
Me tell you.
An individual was somewhere. An individual was somewhere, and some recruits. Some recruits were talking about Ford. And other senior men who left the force. And my information that I received is that their comment was, they would have liked to book them a street as civilians. So just think about that. I want the people in the group to reflect on that.
All right.
See?
But him not think about it.
These men, they don't know, That's why that little man, the time when they said the constable pepper spray him, I had nothing to say.
Yeah.
When
and
that man
still,
was on spray, a lot of people in disrespect.
Yeah, me know. But yes, still, two things me say, two things. Can me keep it true to power. Because first thing me say, as a elder, once a police, twice a civilian, that I want. But me say again, say, listen, that never really called for fear elder. But him. We do so much people sometimes them thing really reoccur back on you. As an elder, you won't even do that because I don't like him I resist something, you depend on your phone and then you do these things. But me I said, but look what happened too. Because if it was a different elder, you understand, can me I say the pepper spray never needed still, you know. But yes, still him forget the pepper spray for no say, okay, you train who you train, and them train some youth where you don't know. And the youth them come angle you even terrible than how you used to anger people. And you don't understand that. Stop set up yourself for your failure. We are set up the country for fail. Each time we come down with ignorant and dark of the truth or something. We not it don't make no sense, brother. Because if you're a little youth, if me are 10, and me are 5, and you're a bigger man for me. When you look me on my head side, you step, you kick me. You know, you kick me, you lick me. You feel something not have you up, brother. Not have you up. So when you do some book, remember, you know, you're 40 yard, and me a little youth, me a 10. You're 40 yard, you're a big man. You're a big man for me, should I know better than that. And your man box me down, blow. And them thing them I say, no care what me turn, whether me turn police, soldier, bad man, you get it. And them don't even understand this because them don't put themselves. Remember, you know, you're 40 and nearly 50. Now you're 60. Maybe I get a blind can't even see good. When you look at me now, 10 years or 15 years, me at 25. If I 15 years, if me at 10, right? I'm 15 years when I'm at 25. That me you're 60 and I go 70 and a year pass. I remember what you do me and me come back. If me a bad man, me I can give it to you. Me I forgot bury you. Me I have to hide you then. You understand? If me a police, me still have to match you up back. Remember, you know, me grow to your side, grow up beard and everything.
Yes.
You will see me all by you see good. You never know say me your back down, but me know say me your back down. Me know say me you used to kick up. And me I can do you something. So if even a police, me I take your hey, come and me go carry you so. And me carry you and me remind you before me torture you. And then me hide you. You understand? You see me I say? They must find you where I hide you. Because these things do happen. That's why I say stop them wickedness and promote family morals. People if you understand me, you know. I come from real ghetto man and me understand the thing, man. You understand? Yeah. What me that's what I do.
I was on operation one time.
Yes.
And my team member, and it was a very sensitive matter, extremely sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
And some police from Tree, you know, come on at the situation and spoil up everything we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I get upset, you know, I said to the man, say, you know, this way you do a foolishness, you know, because, you know, but I really, to be honest to you and the people in the group, I couldn't identify myself to him at the time. But me, I think more or less that the man supposed to pick up and when me I do. You know, the man shot me a box.
Yeah.
I'm after him shot me the box, me take it, because me not no choice, because I can't identify myself. I can't disclose my situation. I'm a virgin, I get mad at me. I said, no, don't get mad, just relax. So about an hour or so later, you know, I go to a certain senior man, go to a senior man, call another senior man, and I go at the station to him and say, you know, what you do and call for? He apologize, but I can't see the shame in him. I say, but I gave you 2 codes that you're supposed to know that this situation is what it is. But yet still, you know why he backs me? I impress him, I impress him friend them with
you know something, yeah, brother.
Me use him authority for this.
Brother, me not cut you, but if him backs me, I'm go up there. When I go up there, me a gun butt him. Me I tell you, me I give him something like that. Me I go slap him across him face. Me I say me give him a code. Me not chat. You apologize to me. Your box me see him way. You have to hold it back.
Twice in a way.
Him box you twice. A 4th time me I give him it back. Me not ask you. That's why I keep away from people. Me can't deal with that, you know. Me can't deal with it.
He want to impress two young probationary constable.
No, but me couldn't deal with that because me can slap me and knock him out. Me not ask you. Because me couldn't give a code and them couldn't tell me nothing. Yeah, impress people. That means I go away, my talk about him about yeah, man, just have a box him down, box down who. You must say yeah, drink mad puss piece. That's not working.
If I identified myself, that jeopardize the operation. And at the end of the day, no way. The individuals were arrested, accosted, tried. They were sent to prison, all 4 of them. So me I say, if he might tell me, say no, they didn't realize what I want. Why still do that to me?
That's what I mean. I mash him up. Because wait you say, repeat again.
So mad way that me know my virgin that mad him would have pull all him gun. And me I said, no, just hold it down. That's why I say, Will, I was so dedicated to the cause, dedicated to make sure that the people, just like how this little man, the Prime Minister said people for sleep with them window open.
Yes.
I was one of those who said to myself, the public must be able to live them life and live them life free. That's why we take off the whole of the troublemaker them we used to rob the bus them.
The whole of 15 bus them and thing, eh? The whole of 15 bus clean. They can't use the full it.
Me talk to you about a situation, with me. And when you finish the story, you keep silent.
All right. That will show you so all my things here, brother. Brother, you notice when you are saying it, you know. Me can say that book bap.
I was shocked.
Because I know the individual. I know
I respect you so much because if me tell you something, you could have backed me up. When you say to me, me stuck it up, and I said, if you know so much, it's like you pull a file for it.
No, you're good, man. You see, they're not understanding, you know. When me say, remember, you know, me not come and add on things, you know, brother. And me, that man, me do, you see, me study a lot of forensic things. Then, me rather that. Me can't just, you know, sit down with a small mind and them things. You have to stretch out. You have to do a lot of studying, you know, brother. You understand? When we see them contaminate scene, all right, look on a crash scene now, right? And remember, I know the rights to people for them, you know, so them lift up the people, them and put them limb block up, you know. But when you move them, it even do more than good, you know. You take them out already, and you put them and then you lift them up from one place and put them in the next place again. And more damage again, you know. Because them they say a ball, and when you look, you lift up and you see a man foot a swing, so, and you lift him up. No, if you stabilize and them and put something and band the foot together, the bone, because you don't want it move, because you said block, you know. But when you lift him up, it does a swing and you body man and move him. You do more damage. Come out of the thing already, you know. Right. You understand? So you know want them lift them up and move them like you move. No, it's a bad thing for do. And me no says a bad thing. But we not see no ambulances. Me say if the man them instead of you build that building in a mobile, and I talk about state of the art with 4 little dirty things in bed. State of the art, where the money gone? If you build them little while, in a value that, brother. 600 million?
Foolishness, man.
I tell we that, and then we just sit down. 20 less. By John, people, them not changes, brother. And you can see more like it. Remember me that talk about it, say you have pile up, you know. And me say you have burnt unit, the hospital, them have ready. So nobody come show me a piece of dry bed road. And say, well, Jamaica, we are moving up because we cut this and that and this and one. Foolish this, brother. If you don't put in certain things, brother, I don't know, them people, who have to get up and talk for certain things, talk for some rights, man. We need the ambulances. I'm not about, we need paramedics on it.
You have to big up Mr. G, you know. Mr. G, so you have to take a box so you don't blow your cover.
Mr. G said, take a box and blow your cover. Hey, Mr. G.
Exercise a lot of control. We love the people there, because they never do about 4 years, almost 5 years of serious work between that corporate here right now. Serious work, you know, people. Serious work.
Your parlor said, Kawhi.
We close to me for weeks and months, you know.
But your parlor said, Kawhi. Your parlor said, box, that's what should I lose my work. No, man, I lose my work. I'm going to knock him back. He can't back me. Because if him know, and him pick it up and him box me, I worries. Yeah, man, I worries, man. You see me, I say, I worries.
You have a 3 senior man, you know. Boy, I have Mr. Ricketts there and God, me I talk to you, me I just wipe me eye. The man,
Mr. Ricketts.
Like,
yeah, man, Ricketts, man.
Mr. Ricketts. You know,
yeah,
Mr. Ricketts was one of the most awesome human beings me
ever
come across. No policeman don't like him because I'm stern person. But when you say something to you know, we're going to ask you a question. Me I give you a trivia right now.
Yeah.
Who was a national security minister who never win an election at Jamaica, was the worst national security minister, and he never win a constituency.
The one with the other day, man. What's name?
Dudley Thompson.
Okay, him and the other one too, you know. Dudley
Thompson never win a seat.
No.
Dudley Thompson are the worst national security.
Yes, and then the other one when him just lie and terrible too, you know. The other one and him the one man would always chat on TV, them see them go turn on national security minister. I'm dead, I know, man. Must have some sickness. What's name again, man? In a blue school in time, man. That one, the man. What's name again, man? He always up on TV, man. What's name? Now, always like him an analyst and them thing, and then you know him when him then put turn him on that. Dwight Nelson. Dwight Nelson, him's the next one too, man.
Dudley Thompson are the worst, mate.
Yeah, man.
And at the same time, between Dudley Thompson and Chang, the two of them are riding at the same boat.
No, man, Chang, no, hold on. Backside. No, man, in a film thing by himself, brother.
Put him in a boat by himself, fully boat with enough island, and send him out into the ocean, and make him attack a small boat, though, you know, and tell him run out of gas and him stay out there. You understand? And we just hope him just keep fading away. The most disgusting piece of garbage that they ever see walk in Jamaica. And Dudley Thompson is bad. And him worse than Dudley Thompson. Trust me. Worse than Dudley Thompson. And Dudley Thompson never win an election, you know. Never win an election seat. If anybody in the chat group can tell me if Dudley win, me apologize to them. We never win a seat yet. Not too much election on a Jamaica in no way. And yet we get national security minister. But if anybody in the chat know of him winning a seat, maybe we respect that.
Dudley Thompson, man. You would have some man, Trevor Monroe, them Workers' Party of Jamaica. Yeah?
But wait, Trevor Monroe will get the integrity commissioner. Hey, me tell Watson one time, said don't bring him for your program, man. Run him away. Because when Watson used to have him program, he want to go up and Watson say me don't talk to you. Me tell Watson, say don't bring him for your program. If it's nothing but a piece of shit, me think we care. We don't care nothing about people. Hey, wait, let me tell you something, you know, wait. Me will take my beating, you know, as someone who work for the government of Jamaica, work for the public of Jamaica. Me will take my beating. But me know, say, the JCF is not as bad as it is. It's not as corrupt as it is, but unfortunately, the infiltrators seep in it. Unfortunately, you have those with the name brand and the name safe and the name this and the name that, from the bigger foods to the billionaire to the Adams them. Because the Adams, you know, me tell a man something, you know. Me not say Adams not do police work, you know. You understand? But there are a lot of questionable things over Adams head, you know. And even if people in the chat group have them neutral feelings towards Adams, me still have to make the people understand. So there are lots of things that people within the chat group don't know about Adams that I know and you know and others know. There are lots of things about bigger food that I know and you know and others know. There's a lot of things about Trinity, Mr. Gardner, that you know and I know and others know. So too it applies to Leng. So too it applies to Schoolboy. You understand? And let's be fair. If a lot of police officers right now are doing Leng used to do, people that chastise them because Leng have keep big dance. Nobody no bad mind Leng. But you the definitely go do police work, you keep big dance, you keep stage show, you promote this, you do that, you do that. The same thing applies to Ben. They are the destructors of the JCF. I want the people in the chat, anybody else, put aside their malices. Lay aside your malices and look at the reality of it. Make no constable, we are coming at the force now, do what them man they do and see what happened to them. You understand? You have to have enough links to be able to do certain things. When you're telling me a constable go home with 90,000, which is less than 1,000 US, our currency in North America, less.
So now $600. $600. He might go home with $600.
Right and center.
He might go home with $600.
Increase the constable them salary. Give them 200,000 a month. Take home now. Give them incentives. Give them things like if they work 15 days straight, you give them an incentive here. Give them a day. If them come to work 15 days, give them a day. Up them income. Make them be able to survive. Make them be able to have a little house. You understand? Use the people that the housing trust want to deduct from the people and find one community. Fill up 60 to 100 houses or 200 and do what is called a poll. Because you know everybody now will get house. So if you want to put them in a big thing and raffle them or see which one contribute more, you tap them up and help them to get housing. You can't beat down the JCF because you have to have police services. You have to. But you can't have the officers them and suffer and then you have the officers them and suffer and them tend to go towards doing other things to survive.
Yeah.
They should not incorporate the ISCF and the JCF. Members of the Island Special Constabulary Force years ago, them could have got to side hustling when JCF members are stagnant as in regards to doing their work.
Yes,
you understand? Enough ISCF members could have got hustle. They incorporate the two of them. The test when you do at Duke Street is not where the ISCF members them do a mobile, you know, because the ISCF members them, the blue scene them used to down at the bottom part. Down too closer to Duppy Gate. You understand?
Yeah, man,
the weeks of training is different. You incorporate everybody. They don't do no screening. I have big screening win. Go into the community and find out what the man them, where them do, what them do. You're not saying because the era where you come from in a way. It's not about the era where you come from, and that is the error that is being made, you know. It's the recruitment process. The recruitment process, Wayne. You check them background if they have ever been involved in criminal behavior or criminal activities. You understand? If they are affiliated with gangsters / gang members, if they are affiliated with dance / corruption, these are the things that you take to weed them out. Ask people about them. You can get report on members entering into the JCF without having to go through other sources. These are things that I know. You understand? You can get an intel on them. You can know about them. There is nothing win. If you are running a business and you employ a thief, and him steal for your business, and somebody come to you and say, we didn't know somebody didn't know him a thief, you always say to the person, why didn't you tell me? So the same process applies for the JCF. The same, the army, yes, them apply them own thing, but the army weren't there to interact with the public, as in writing report, doing investigating work, doing homicide investigations and stuff like that. That's not their work. That's not their job. But members of the JCF must also have integrity and be able to perform the skills that are required of them to do their job. That is the importance of being a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. You understand? So the Police Federation, along with its members, should say, listen, we are separating ourselves from government and political affiliation, and we carry out the duties / the principles / everything that relates to policing. That's where the whole fabric breaks down. You understand? And then the criminals now that are applying them criminal skills and them criminal behavior, the Federation knows they are doing these things. I mean, say to you over and over, Wayne, the higher authority know about them and them, but them just don't want to kick them out. And that I cannot understand, because there are other elements, other individuals that were told to leave. And that I don't understand what is going on now. I have dealt with many cases of corrupt cops, you know. See them and during the course of my operations, which may explain to you, I see them doing things and I report them. Yes, I will take beating. There have been individuals that I go to them personally and say, listen, leave. You're an embarrassment, leave. And them left. Them left. Them supposed to leave. So we don't understand how the man them know do the things where them a do and get away with. Look at the one with them interview where say him used to run foul of the law. And yet him a police officer now. What can go? So we're not infallible, we're not God win. But you're telling me you were running foul of the law, breaking the law, a police officer. Well, I will apologize to you and the people in the chat group if them believes that somebody was a wrongdoer should be a police officer. I will take any. That's right. But brother, attached to you, you're not supposed to be a police officer.
But yeah, what me I say, brother, now. That's why me I say in a small country like ours, yeah. It hard when you have like a thing like a state of emergency and scrape up every ghetto youth you can put on. Yeah, and then lock them up and treat them like a common criminal. When them same man you have to call upon for serve and protect. You understand what me I say? Because a man now run from you, and for the youth agree, so you have do police, community policing, you have do undercover work, you have to try make links. You understand? Yeah, but them not do these things. Informers. You see me I say?
One of our best informants that we have was down on the Waltham.
Yeah, man.
From Mango Stone to Omaro. They have when winners, you know. You remember winners we used to live on Waltham? When him go winners at night time and come meet with we on a Monday or a Tuesday. We could have write a fucking novel. A boy come out one time from the States and some man ambush him. Take him out of winners and ambush him and carry him go shoot him and the guy come back. And let me tell you something. We avoid at least 100 people being killed. I say it loudly and proudly for your program. We save at least 100 lives because what? Our informant with him tell with the shooter, him tell with the taker, that are the person, the two individuals who lead the guy out of the place, and him could have tell with the girl yard where them go. So we pick up the shooter, the girl and the two individuals. We save over 100 life win from Oakland Road to Brotherton Avenue to Pembroke Road to Crescent Road. We save hundreds of lives because when we keep going and pressing on, we find a whole bunch of names, like a little man write down how much people involved with the dead. I might exaggerate a little bit when I say 100, but close to that. Just imagine at that time, the 80s, the amount of people were dead over that situation. That individual was a so-called Dana Foreign. Come at the dance and the two boys, them lead him in a general stunt.
Oh.
You understand? And carry my girl yard and them shoot him. The guy never did and him end up reach back the place through help from sources. It was our informant and we respect that fellow until this day. I'm still alive.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
And we help him, that informant, to vacate the neighborhood. And him living at the rural in a certain parish right now. Because I talked to him a couple times. Big man now, 960s. So, no matter what you see, Wayne, you do community police and you go in there, you have your people and strategically placed. We had informers everywhere. We have informants everywhere. That's the correct term, informants. Because they need informants in the community. If you have to pay them, you pay them. So what? They're the ones that help with certain things.
That is it. Because of that, where you think keep America?
Informants from America, we ain't dead enough for them. Look here.
Other country.
Let's be real. One of the biggest, you remember when they made the movie with Denzel Washington, when them show that people in your group might watch it. Not even the Italian mobster never knows the role with Denzel Washington play after that done was so powerful, because what? They were seeing color. They must see a black man that do things in our era, so them things say, he might just small man. The man go a Laos and deal with one of the biggest cocaine dealer Laos. Because you have Vietnam, you have Cambodia, you have Laos, you have Thailand, these countries run a little era. Yes. And what? A little man start investigate and say, no, something not right, so man. Cocaine was coming back in coffins. Some of it was even embedded in the bodies of dead soldiers. You understand? So no matter how a man feel, big up Sheldon, if Sheldon at the chat, Sheldon's supposed to know a road. And other people in the chat. If you don't have informants in a community, the police force cannot run. It will not run.
So it can run. So hear this now.
Me have money for me personally. When I'm proud to say it. Because them have to live, them have to eat food. Because them information is vital important.
Remember, people share information and people want to keep a place safe. But that's why you see in Jamaica we have a stop because we do about the same thing over every year. Not change. A matter of fact, what change? No. Them come down even harder and more terrible. The police, them feel say, okay, make we do this. Make we squeeze them like this. The youth, them not carrying bike. But you have Asian country use a lot of bikes, right? Right? All right, so you can move from it and it use less gas and take your places, right? Them can do delivery and do what with it, right? But you have some 1 and 2 youth that use that do them look up foolishness. Okay. Make we have the license system and do the thing right. They make the bike come in through WAF. No fault of mine. They make some fandangles come in, even if it want backfire, what have you. Why the WAF or why the government not put ban on certain things when they're supposed to come in? You understand? But you make it come in and make the shop and who sell it. And when me buy it, then you lock me up. It don't make no sense neither, brother. If you just keep the place safe, keep it safe. Do the right thing. You understand what I say? And like me smuggling something, You understand what I say? You come in and me can come a bike shop and you say, you are sell this part and put this fandangles and put this light, and when I buy the light, you not build the bulb. But you lock me up and say, police, I say, hey, it shouldn't ignite or you charge me or something. Don't make them carry it in. Oh, it clear. Police go down a town, one shop alone, over 300 million worth of fake stuff them a sell. Oh, that reach in. We want to make it reach in. That mean it the right in front of our eye. That mean coke come in. That mean gunshot, everything come in. A lie? A lie me I tell sir?
No.
So what we're going to do, if we have a port around them kind of way there, oh, Jamaica got change. Now, when you deal with informant, let me tell you something. If you go England, Canada, America, any one of them first world country there, informant keep them places. See, in a UK and America and Canada and them places, say, if you have even some youth where you think they are cokehead, ban and go there, you notice them, if police hold them, no police let them go little later and all give them nickel. You say you're a coke man and I sell them coke. Who you think boss you? Anytime them in a little eyes and thing, them tell the police, same man, them buy it from you, and police will give them money too. And in a UK. And a joke. When them come by from you, the least you could think a matter of fact. When them people that do them little crime and that feed them little drugs, and if you hold them, when police hold them, it happened in America too. A crime could have gone 10 years ago, and you're one of them apart. He want to cut a deal, because he go to prison and he look for 10 or 15 years. He say, no, so I know if I murder. And them say, because them have cold cases. The them case never done yet. Never.
Weird.
Them want to solve it. Well, I'm going to finish it and tell them. Them want to solve it. And I like Jamaica, but you hear something and it done. Never done. So when them tell them boom, 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 and then they may have some things where Nobody not here, because them certain things them put out and certain things them not put out. And you see when them start tell them and them go down, them thing there, them are cut deal with him. Them are come, even if you could have 100 member, you gotta get it. Allow me to tell sir?
100%, man. 100%. I'm going to share something with you a bit, because big up the person that in chat group say American Gangster. That's what the movie I try to remember. But hear this. You remember when there was the situation with Oliver North, who was the big Marine with Reagan and the cocaine thing? You remember that situation there?
Yeah.
You remember one with Reagan and Oliver North with the cocaine business where they've been shipping at the States? Remember that situation there where Oliver North take the fall fee? You remember?
Yes.
The world was all over it. Well, I'm going to tell the people in Niger this. Noriega from Panama, he was a CIA informant,
Of course. But them one know, but him a double cross, brother. Him a double cross.
President for Panama, and after them done with them for do with him, what them do with him?
No, but yeah, where am I do?
The Secret Service and have him and take him out of Panama.
That me tell you because me see.
Information.
No, but
me want to tell the people them in the chat.
Well, I'm better. No go.
Well,
I'm better. No go so far. Now here, me could just finish tell them. So, President of Panama, the president, he was an informant. But he might work with them, and he might try, through the Colombian them and them drugs mafia, and he might do them thing, right? But what he might do, he might make money off of the drugs too.
That's right.
So he might play a double-edged sword thing. And then,
right. Big up creativity,
so a double-edged sword are good. So when he might play this, them know. So when them know, they might say, this guy, I may show them. That's why I tell them, say the other day, when, I don't know who put something, say, American police, the feds, them can't just, America can't operate, them have to operate the Jamaican police. No. Them come for the Prime Minister too, them now are embarrassing. If him do something and them have to come film, them go for Niagara. And them going to other places. They can. Them don't someone embarrass you, they might wait till you come out of office and then them get you. Like the one down in Central America that a president would have stepped down January. By March, they make sure that him go America. They want him for corruption and everything. So that's why some of them want to stay in a power, because they must say, to them no want embarrass you and no matter in time, them if we lose power now, so we're going to want hang up on power. That's why, But they may come fear, man. They will. So now you're gonna feel them safe and thing, but them study him and say, oh, so you are sending things up in our place to and them thing, then you're going like, yeah, all right. And them now in Paris and them go for him. Them drop the operation, by the way, when them supposed to go to Europe. Because Europe, they want him for something to,
Yes. Because the thing about the thing about like
they want him. Yeah, man.
If people think for block a lot of things in their block a lot of things sometimes when it faces them. Like people will say, you know what? Me no want to think about that. Me no want to say that because it is of the past, this, that. But sometimes history have a way of playing out itself. And I'll say what I say this way.
Yes.
One time when you have a guy on your program and him say him take away leng drugs and bigger food and man fire shut off a bigger food, people might think a joke thing. But a lot of people in Miami know enough, in Florida, I should say, the state of Florida, where the black people are, know enough things about leng food and them coke business.
Them know everything, brother. Them keep a book. Them keep facts book, brother.
The man talk about the next little one will live up a time and patience. The man all call out where him live. I mean, when the man come on your program, you know, so I love your program, because you see me. Me tell you, I mean, I tell the people in the chat, tell you, we say, go ahead and pull my file, because we don't buy it, but I hide my true identity for our weight. So if you want to pull my file,
you're good, man.
Yeah, understand.
You're good, man.
Yeah, man. But we don't hide it from the people in the chat, because me know, so you know, even when me start up, you don't know my country
long time.
It doesn't matter. Me work for the benefit of my country and for the people. You understand? And things when me say all the time, and where people could have come on your program and talk, because I know eventually you are going to hear, eventually you are going to know about these individuals.
Of course, me know about. Then don't you ask something? Well, don't you ask something? I'm finish it. Don't. Well, no, brother. Don't you ask something? I'm finish it. Don't you tell me something? I'm finish it.
Show you say me and you have a conversation and wait me and talk to you, because silent for a couple of minutes. Me I say the grass. If we know this,
all right.
You know, say me around the block. So I mean that's why when me talk, me come straightforward with you, man. Me not lie to your way. Me surprised sometimes for some things where you would know,
Yeah, man.
Because them thing only few of us know these things. So me I say
Thank you.
if I know me tell you hear them thing that me I feel just know so we are walk. You know me I say come in
Yeah, man.
me do due diligence and me do what me have to do. So me I say enough little people that surprise and say boy why informant not this informant. Informant is needed in every society.
And so you keep the society afloat, brother.
Police officers and work I do informant undercover work have to carry out.
Right.
And you know, I support undercover work 100. 5 years, Wayne. 5 years. You know how much I tell people in my chat, you know how much 5 years, you know how hard it is for the 5 years where you have their own police and them don't know your police. Police are telling you to suck your mother, police are call you batty boy, police are telling you go in your rascal yard boy and all them things, the way you come from, who you and all them disrespectful talk. All them things that me taking away. A wolf of that me taking out.
Yeah.
Policeman take me a special constable one time have him 303 rifle and take it prat my belly, you know. Me have to say to him, say where you do, so me have to back my ID for me little man calm down because I feel say me don't kill me. Because the situation I mean I don't understand what I was doing. I'm still giving kudos and him apologize to me. Him say big man a big risk here run. Me say then if we don't run risk how the country run. Yeah, special constable him have him 303 rifle and him take it and push use me and poke my belly like a push me back with it. And me watching finger if the brass card finger go squeeze the trigger.
And then you know you get injured much time.
I want to tell the people that that if me could write 10,000 book in. Right. You go to work to serve the public. You know, talk about not joking, you know, me I tell you things. And 90% of situation with me when me go through, you know, me go through with police, you know. Police bad me up, you know, drape me up, push me up on wall. Hands up in the air and me have to do him because me have deal with some boy where me hear them a plan to go rob a man and to kill the man and me have to make sure so me due diligence apply to me too. So when the police them a bad up everybody and thing, they say, oh, me have to take it because it comes with the job.
Yeah.
Big up to me say Edward Harris, an assistant commissioner. I don't know if that the man is still alive. The man they are real G.
Hi.
You understand?
Yeah,
so some matter where you hear some man I say. You understand? 5 years of hard work when me put in a certain place. Enough man don't understand the thing. That's why sometimes we get so agitated when we see the corruption of go on at the force what I go on with you now.
Yeah,
when we know that the corruptors dead. I know me call them out, people call your program and call out the criminal them. Everybody knows the criminal.
All right, let me show you.
They're not police. The man they are hustler. They're not police, they're not hustler. Me not take it back. Them a station and people come report and them tell about the man them. Me not support not done. I mean, I tell the people in the chat group, no, like me, wish the whole of the blood clot than them dead. Because of them are one of the biggest problems in our society, them. That's why I tell you one time for your program, say, give me that rascal copper color piece of shit. Me no prejudice the rascal. Give me for half an hour. The boy Zeke, I'm tell you blood clot thing where them need to know. When me from 20 years ago, them know. And water board me, water board them rascal. Me unique when it comes to getting information.
Yes, I. Them place are acting around here, say, you know. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Real
and we love my Jamaicans, you know.
Man.
People live them life, you know.
Yeah, man.
No guy not supposed to tell you if it's sing the data. No guy not supposed to tell you. Let me tell you who you.
Yeah, man.
Again, you know, we are telling people in my chat group this, you know. From your 18, you know, the JCF mold me, you know, and put me in a rascal machine, you know. And put up on the road to serve and protect the public, you know. And even when me is, one time me is some little man call you from some rate 8 years. I mean, that joke with you, I say sometime I have some little time. One day, would I book up in a them man there. You understand what I say?
Yeah, me book up there.
Talk and a joke about it. You understand?
Yeah, and me tell you, say, me the man.
Me never corrupt. Me tell you, you know my.
You know you're good man. You're good man. You're good man.
No man never, if a man come to you and say, Ray, you never give me $1, make him put it on the rascal TVJ, your program, being an observer. None of them, me tell people they chat people that they won't believe me or not. No guy never give me $1 yet or buy me out. You go to prison. What me say, when you go to prison, no guy can't buy me out. Because once me know you terrorize people, you go to rascal, then you go to prison.
But that's what I deal with it. All right, hear this now. Because people some move, you know, them know say a straight principle me deal with. And me just can't change, you know. Because me and every man is cool, you know. And yes, when my man do so boom, 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 and step. Sometimes my man just talk to me and say boom, boom. So I keep away from people, you know. Not to save me, you know. To save them from me. Not to save myself from them, you know, but to save them from me. I keep away myself from people. Because I know so some of them not right in themselves. I mean, it's a principal person. I don't want certain people around me, man, them for just go to man. Me like a piece, you know, of mine, you know. Yes.
People not didn't make it wonder why. It was intel gathering and information that were known that people talk to him about.
Yes.
Now, you and I have reason to win. I am not political. But
Yes.
me not hide it. When election time come, me vote for the People's National Party. Me have a right to vote. That is my right.
Are you right? Nobody can stop it.
Right.
I don't vote, but you vote. So
right.
you vote.
Like
Yes.
Mr. Manley is the foundation of my education. When me I do youth service,
yeah, man.
Me and all the other things that I've done. Me never see me 8 members of Jamaica Labour Party. But me know that Siaga was a rascal criminal and Siaga was the worst. Siaga never like police. Siaga Tivoli man them M16 when we are patrol street with church right. If any ex-police in your chat right now can remember when Tivoli man them get M16 a fire off and we are patrol, we are fight them off with 303 rifle.
303.
You understand?
And 38. And 38.
Ex-police in your group, if any, or if name ex-police, anybody in your chat group can remember when them Tivoli man them. Tivoli man them at Tivoli, if them have conscience, them know what to.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? And when you, let me tell you something, Wayne. You see me, Wayne, when me at work, me and my team, them, we fearless, you know. We're not afraid of gunman, you know. We're not afraid of no gunman now. I tell you, we are 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23 year old, you know.
Yes, yes.
We're fearless, you know. We take on it. Them could have a cannon to rascal at a GPMG. Them could have the smasher. Anything them have, we are go after them. Because we commanding officers say, get them.
When
so the politicians start make the whole of them a run go a rascal for it. Because the Suppression of Crime Act was put in place and we could have dropped raid, we could have target them, we could have trail them, we could have do everything we're supposed to do. That is when me I say. When I say police we go kill people every day. But the criminal elements in Jamaica, we are terrorize people. And them a rascal wire. We are do hit job, including police officers too.
That hurt me, you know.
Including police
because
officers.
Because police will be police, brother.
Without you, before we even go on here, we say win. No two man not supposed to depend on fucking bike. Me, excuse me, French.
No two man must depend on bike, brother. No.
So you go ride up. Me not political. But you go ride up and shoot a man. When the people in the way they run, me believe in how you. To go to make a run. Every person who can have a legal firearm then should have one. Protect yourself.
Me tell them already, of course. If you can't love to drive a car.
People in the chat group might excuse me. But the way the man them might behave. Not Jamaica right now, criminal elements them. And then they move into communities and move into areas. Because what them doing, they make sure, you know, them live in areas where people now go watch them there. So that's why I say every day when I talk to you, the police should have a separate department, just like Ray, when you talk about, where you have undercover officers, lift on them back like this. You trail them everywhere them go, you know where them there. Everywhere them drink, you know where them drink. When the girl them asleep, you know where them asleep with. Any supermarket them go, if them family still a market, everything that you can do to help in their apprehension. Me will say this in a way. But prefer the prison full till the car full no more and the criminal them come off the street, you know. I mean, not take it back, you know. And
let me tell you something.
My ground on that, you know.
Let me tell you something.
I prefer the prison full and people can sleep in them bed at night time. People can walk the street without intimidation. People can live their life without being intimidated.
Yeah, brother, but hear this.
Without afraid of
but the first thing we do, brother, hold on. The first thing we do, and me keep it real. The first thing we do, if we don't stop, you see the poorest among us. We start treat them like human beings. That's number one. Make them feel. Because you have enough of them politics. Take them father. Take them grandfather. Take one. And that make society bad. The man were rich. And him have 10 hours. And one him can sleep and one bed at a time. Because him not split up like them. You know, like puzzle where him put piece of himself this and piece of stuff. One bed. If you have 10 car, one at a time you can drive. You know. And do all of these things. But them not looking at these things. You see me I say? And them rich. Look how them rich, and them are show you them successful. Yeah, billionaire. Them that say, oh, Michael Leachin. Billionaire, that tell you, my successful 5 in 4, or 4 in 5. But if me have $1 billion US, me have 70 yard, and the people them in Jamaica so hungry. Me know so that by the 1 billion US. So 1 billion yet about 150 billion, right? It's Jamaican. That means 40, even 50 billion can do something for the people them and uplift them. Me I donate it, you know, brother. Me I make it back because I make it from them through the bank and everything. Me I donate some bigger thing. I make sure you use that instead of more talk because when me dead, where the money go? Me could have helped rise back the place because your money circle now. If you like you have Rockfort, you have other places and you come and fix the infrastructure. Remember the kind of shop I make money, you know. Remember them I go back at town, go buy from this. Remember the government I make tax in our country growing up better. So economy growing up. So if the money not circulate and they put on one place in the bank, where you grow better? You're not growing nothing. You understand? So them not help nothing. So the first thing you want to help the youths them. You want to help the people them. You want to put in fix the infrastructure. You want proper health system. That's why you see this proper health system, proper education system. You want to create back jobs. You want to touch back the farmers because the farmers are very them are one that them not set up the most important people them in Jamaica, you know. Enough people just farmer you look dirty, you plant them, you have to move and go where your foot to them too dirty and dirty like you know, red up like yummy and all kind of thing. No. We don't demand the food. Or you survive. You think you can survive off a gold and the clothes where you wear and them thing there. Now the farmer them make you survive. Them same water commission people, they saw them important. When they lock up the pipe the other day and not turn it on, they saw everybody having a pan down and a beg. Turns to kill you. But these are the people who them put a back, brother. The country not moving. So we could have spent our money and uplift the place. So instead of we have fight, so I don't know what I know.
We need to bargain with you people. In all reality, you know, why don't take on 1 year? Why don't take on 2 years to meet with the people? And then they have the trolls. They have those individuals within government circles who are gonna come out and say, oh, the people them disrespectful, them shouldn't just shut off water, so or them shouldn't just do this, or them shouldn't just do that. You understand? Because a lot of them in a way, all them want to do a fill them pocket, you know.
Me say them
They don't
rich.
care about the regular, the commoner.
They don't care about regular people. Right now, yeah, today Sunday.
Why do they refuse to pay the people a decent salary?
You hear me now? Today Sunday. Remember 2 million people are dead for hunger right now in Jamaica. Some people don't even eat breakfast yet.
Some of the kids them can't even study properly at school.
Oh, you get this. That's why. And then you want to buy more ammunition and more arms and things and just send go kill them. Sometimes you see somebody thief out of desperation because you're hungry, you can't take it no more. Tell me something. When a lion hungry, him hunt, don't it?
Of course.
Any animal, don't them hunt. When them hungry, them hunt. The one them will hunt. And them go eat, don't it? Eh? So how is it? You want people to stay in a one little place, in a little zinc fence. You send all kind of things down upon them. Police can march in upon them. You angry them all kind of way. And you know business about them well-being. But uncle time your business about them and you take out my granny out of bed when you want to vote. When you want the job, you know fucking shit. When you don't want the job, you know come and take my granny out of her house. And by you put her back in her bed, she dead declared and me have to find money bury her. Me and maybe some brother and sister called with granny. I lie me I tell.
100%. 100%.
You come and take her out and then you give me shirt to put on. I'm pack up in your bus and give me little food that me some little hey, let me tell you, no count me. Like them look like you see like how them used to count slave and cattle in a one. Me no boy can't count me, so you know. Because you know some well faced men around with people now, you know. You have to know where them have to know what them are saying, them have to put out certain thing for my name and them have to know they make an approach, you know. Because the word out of them mouth, the file them, you know. And I listen to them good enough and I dissect things, you know. So as them fuck, them now get a chance with me, no brother.
We don't talk about what we do.
Yes.
Because we are share with the people in the chat.
Yes,
right,
man.
Because we know I'm a family. We know regardless of what. And me right now, we are responsible for 12 mothers of Jamaica.
Yeah,
we have kids. 12.
Yeah,
One me just talked to her a few days ago. Her daughter at high school. The mother has struggled.
See, somebody just say
change right now. Me tell her, say, listen, go look about this, go look about that, blah blah blah. She have 5 little picnic. You understand? Enough of the man them need to step up to them responsibility. To the baby father, we have look on her, tell her say, oh, a jacket, and she say she wish she could have do a DNA test. The man them not integrity. The man them not hold up them head as men and stand up and look after the ladies them. And me not boast for what me do. 12 of them me look after. One of them only have 2, the rest of them have 4 and 5. Me not say me can take
all right, 4 and 5.
When me send them a little thing to put food on the table, I've never seen women so appreciative.
All right,
so me not stay a certain way.
All right,
I'm a big man. Me not look no pussy from them.
All right, so let me tell you something now. Let me say something to you now.
Somebody tell you thanks. Sometimes them send me a video where them go by.
But well, now, let me tell you something now. You don't say 12, you know. Can you imagine more? Because we have 2 million. So you say 12, and that good. Very, and you know, be applaud that very good. But think about this now. You want to them, when I have nothing at all for eat, and them have little girl with a sweet child, 12-year-old, 13, 10. No, them little girl that got through to little trappy, you know, with them little body. Nice little girl, them fair go school and thing hungry. But them are doing some big ear chest, man. At time, I want dropping on some of them chests, you know. Stick it like paste and pop out air out of them chests, you know. Attar, real attar. Cause some head stay, you know. Because, yo, can you imagine all them girls that get abused because them not have nothing to eat, for save for themselves, and for even have 5 bills. Can you imagine how you can use them little youth, yeah, and get them to do little things, and that help you to go in a crime and these things. Nobody not see these things, brother. And the government, you go in and you come from real, get on there, you just want to come down with hardball tactic.
I'm one son of 14 and one of 16. I mean, you know what the 16-year-old and the 14-year-old call me dad. Yeah. Daddy. Me tears come to my eye. Tears come to my eye. What do you me ask one of them say if I'm alright? Him say yes, me say not. Me say go a flea market and no, but I go look for no name brand, you know, troop runners and things. And say want runners and me say Ray. You understand? Because the art what we have in a way. Yeah. You understand? Because we don't want, me tell one of them say one going to the army. And me a nurse him every day like me a give breast milk and me a man. Then say one going to the army. I'm 16. Love your love, son. Me call him my son too. Him say one going to the military. And me love him for that. Him say him love carpentry. You know. I said to him, say you can go in the army and you learn trade in there. You understand what I say? A lot of people go through some wicked separation, and we can understand why you have people we are run charity and all them things. But me, we don't need. I mean, no, you do enough things.
Me, hey, brother, look now, brother, me. We alone. Some if I'm me alone, everybody alright, and them know. The amount of people me touch, I me never look like me and my kids, them like me I look and me get like me. My kids, them like them get gift from people like that, you know. Might have a one auntie we close way, alright, and you know. But them not look for nothing from nobody at all. Believe me. But
you know, one of the most touching
things brother, my aunt
share
free
with the people in the chat.
Yes.
Three are the young lady. Boy, I tell you, I get emotional. 3 are the young lady. Them, one of the mothers, 3 of the mothers, them will have young ladies. Them look at me now and them say, them start the menstrual cycle. When I was touched, because you know, girl children funny if you share them things with you. 2 are 13 and 1 are 12. And
some man, that's what I say. And some hot, yo, that means them get them channel.
I say, listen, me I send 100 for, you know, do whatever you have to do with rare and thing. Me I send 200. And I'm saying I was so touched because my daughters are grown. My daughters are grown women.
That is it.
Big people there. You understand? I mean, I have, you know, grandkids and things too. But I was so moved. I mean, talk to them like, me say, so maybe now vote them. I say, you know, you have some little vote this man will come around and try to do this and try to do that. You know, the greatest thing to two of them do well that them all go high school and all. They do well because they get some transfer through some process and thing because you know them thing is so moving way and them thing is so moving when a young lady can and your birth and your child and like say you impregnate the mother but yet them can talk to the way they talk to you. So me say some little dirty man out there, no disrespect. I mean you know some little lame man where get the woman them pregnant and you know people will cuss them. Why she never think about birth control?
No, we not do that. Because the kids them care themselves. No, we not have no time for that.
You can't beat down the mother.
That can't solve it, no. Well, I know, alright, because them not care the kids themselves. That can't stand it, no. Because remember, you know, we go through and the old man teach us certain things and we go through, you know, him drop out and we just go through and we hold up our head and we build with things and we build with things. Remember, you know, and we can't talk this and we talk it. Come from Rockford, but I like a man that get up and buy a record for me. And the thing when we do for people, remember, I like him get up and say, remember buy this and you sign it. White man, they do that, you know. Him know you. And you do something and then buy it and say you sign the first copy for me. Because when you get big, you know, you just want to remember this, you know, this priceless or something. You know, none of your friends them do these things. But tell me what, me turn around, let me tell you this. Me put up the most shoot and push the most shoot up a road. I mean, I talk not little youth, but I talk when we grew up as youth, my age and everything, but I mean, I give them place to stay and everything, you know. When me there Portmore, you know, maybe they put more. That's why I say me, mama have a brother where shit. You might have watched it. It's a piece of fucking shit. out of east, so you know your bill. Remember me have my trade and me's a man. Okay, you're going to set a fire. Me that don't have soldiers, I repair with her. Me there, mama there, repair with her. Me there somewhere repair. Because I work with government. Me repair that. I do my music same way I do it. You understand? So me's a man. I remember them youth. When me advise me take you, them I want advise you. Me write combination and do it with you and make you a you vice. And me do this. Hey, me do some things that unbelievable. My book them that long so. I'm responsible enough things where me not even talk about. I know, you know. I know them. They even know. I know me not even open my mouth. Not even one time. Because me give them more than anything. Hey, let me tell you this. See, me when me there Portmore, me say me there St. Thomas, and a youth, him grandfather box him down. You then I'm 50s now too. Grandfather box him down. Them a sing and the youth, the next youth were apart with me, a country. He come from that St. James, somewhere down there. So. See, and me give him place still we are still in there up St. Thomas. And this is in the 80s now. Because we have other record and other thing and whatever. And tell people pay lie. Like him I say, boy, over Portmore, you want some live with me, come here, a big man called me and Jenny. And I say, boy, you live over there. Me I say, nah man, them they over my place, man. I'm a good man. Because my mother have a sister, we have a house over there. So me and the smaller brother, we have the house over there because them did migrate. Okay? From that 84 them did migrate. So the house there we have it. So me there Rockfort and it now, two right, me there Portmore, over Westmead. See? I'ma have the youth them. So we there go a studio, coming back, you know, play a little load and I play a dirty shot, but I play a competitive game. Me not gamble, I play a competitive game. I play a load, write your lyrics, do this, and then, you know, we have my work for do and do music. I'm going to keep my stroke. And my first dance, I keep a garden go in Westmoreland, 92, you know. But my family live in 92. Okay. So I have them youth there with me. Them they run me before we get youth. See? But they are one of the youth them where before we even have youth. I might about the run me. So them know. Me not call them youth and me not give them no cloth. Right? And the youth them they run me. And this little piece of shit, where my mother brother, come to me like could have put on a pattern in that come and say, you can't do this, you know. Remember the whole way I play with the load. But you wear a game everless. You know say, hold him gate. And he must say, you know, go on, man, and you put 4 man on the gate, you know, says a dirty shot that. Dirty shot we call it, you know. Because when I play both now, everless, dirty shot one, barnless and everless, no, barnless. So a man they do some boop and hold it and you say, send one a man and get shot and you hold him and when you look, a man go drop it and him not ball him now. You know go on man, make you no trick no. And when you look him going to go call him sister. My mother sister him. Right? Because my mother smaller brother and sister. And call, him a mash up your place, him and him friend them. And me build the whole wall, and me repair the house, and me I do everything. The door, even the door where him go slam, and me put it on. See? And him come up with one piece of fight and do some things. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. The man, me have one of my son back in the day, early days. I know me have my son in the 30s now, right? So one of my son, one of my youth at the early 90s, him a pass blood. As a baby, you know, nearly 1 year old. And I'm going to knock him up for just scare me at children. You know, the man tell me, him gas slow and slam the door in my face. I see him the one I put on. Everything when I cook and give him, I give him everything, you know. But you see the man them is carry news. Fight against the youth, them. See? And then them man they come back now. When I time go tell my wife now. They throw me off. She go say, come in and deal with them, you know. Because when I say them a shit. Say, maybe if him never do what him do. The man them sell the house with me night, you know. And them not offer me the house, you know, brother. At the time, you know. Me go say a man just come in, remember my auntie house and she give him the power for sell it, you know. And my mother sister, me should have said. See? And yeah, and she never tell him because when me see her years after, she say, but him never tell me say you're so big and me never know say, me just leave it something for her and buy that and give her and make good. Me not leave it there right now neither. For like the past maybe 6-7 years. Me never look on them because them all fat, you know. See? Because them never know, so I can't remember, you know, when if she leave out from them part of 80s then, you know, just a year before the old man did and she feel, but you send a barrel. Over there, not even a soap. I take me don't want nothing, you know. That's how I stay, you know. Me no man, me no. And yes, me do nothing for this guy. But this guy no good, none at all.
Yes, man.
Me see me there in Europe. And my mother have my watch, but a gold watch. Now watch the band, real gold. And my mother call it and give it my watch. And he go sell my watch. for much over 100 at the time, 1,000. At the time, remember a long time this may talk, over 20 years. You know, sell my watch. And I say, you know, I must go tell me, I say, Mom, they want me leave my watch. Why you give always I give your brother me things them and if you just go away, man. Can't do that. I just too me old lady, that's why I'm not too you see me I say, and you still me never stop help you, you know. Me not stop help you. The amount of youth around me, it's unbelievable. But every youth run through my hand, they me tell you about it. That's why I tell you, me there everywhere now. You see me? Let me tell you something again. You see, every parish in Jamaica, me not go PPR go stay, but every parish in Jamaica, me have place can stay.
Of course.
But you know, catch me a stay, me rather book a place and come is a one hour person. See? So now like them can't deal with me like all one and them thing. You know, see, me a fly in a 2015. All right, no, the man were blind, and then putting at the paper. I mean, I'm a student, I'm a seat, I'm a say, you know, so I give him the first money when Amos make it go into the Observer in 2015. The guy named Patterson. Yeah, you know, see, me send the money, them came a doctor and them for build a place and Red Cross and the one of them go there. What me do? Me take my brother and my sister husband and the next youth named Krefa. I'm go down out a light, I'm rent a truck, I'm buy every material. I had them. All me not drive go down there. Me not show my face. No care what me do, me not show my face like that, you know. I'm going to build the place to the blind man and take him out of that. And when them done, me a fly from Canada, come in, get a blood clot in my leg. Go in my studio Vice Max Romeo. Come a Vice from morning till night, you know. And me there work. I do something and I feel some wicked pain. Cause my son for care me go. Down a medical associate. Tell them what I want, I want them do the x-ray, I want them do the CT scan, and then think then one doctor give me one piece of shit, I still feel the pain, because I son tell him, carry me back. Yeah? And I'm tell them what I want this time, and then they have to admit me because of blood clot and it can embolism, me turn up, you know. Broke off and go in my lungs, you know. I tell me I feel that wicked. And when me come out, that man dead, that in December, that man dead. I'm send the first one to go bury him down. And then the church say, at Jericho, the lady called me and say, the church people, them want to send me a bouquet. Me I said, nothing, keep on a bouquet. Should I give the man? And if you think, and me deal with Jamaican as Jamaican, if you think the amount of place right around Jamaica, when me touch, me no business, me not think about politics when I deal with people, man.
That's right.
You understand? So the amount of people when me touch, brother, the amount of people when me touch, right now, the amount of things when me do it unbelievable. Me not even better count it. I remember and I like me go and I say, give me this and this, me just do these things. Because you know, I remember, you know, my mother brother wears a piece of shit. I say, you can't come to me already and say, you can't do that today, you know, rich man don't do this, rich man don't do what more from front of me, man. You understand? Because you see, my heart adjusts to people. Me never change yet. If you look on things where you see me go on and you hear when me stand up and me talk for poor. We know about hungriness and we know about all of that. And my father not there, when my father there, everybody nice. When my father not there now, it's like your artist or your actor, you say everybody be promoter because they want to make a money off of you. If you're not act, you say everybody draw away. So you never have no friend for reading. You know? Them are some shit. Can't read friend that stay. So you have to notice these things. So remember, I observe things and document things, you know. You see me, I say. So them not deal with that either. So I just watch who, like what Levi's Martin and somebody talk about friend, but not just none of them, you know. You see me, I say. And not even family, if you not right now, born you. Don't call me name and don't me not around put you. You have to go away. Don't call me. Not in this lifetime. No, go away. My family are who with me, by the way. So the amount of things when we do for people is unbelievable. That's why you see me still have to talk to government and say, yo, that's why I have influence on a lot of places and some people, if I say don't vote, them not going to vote. Because them call upon lonesome, them behave lonesome, I say, lonesome, take them out of crisis. They say when me depend on the hill and the whole of them youth, and them when them not do not, I find work with them. They might build a tank. Me just talk to them, boom, boom, boom. The white man them talk to me because you couldn't just come to the place and I build. Me have my store, everything. When they trusting me write it down in the book, you think them pay me? No, them not the money to pay me. And yet still, when them said me a bunch of banana, they pay like 3 or 4 times the amount of money them I said it for. Me laugh, you know. I say them not easy, you know. Them when they say them for that of me, them I say yesterday and look what them I say. I'm a buy it still. And them don't have money and they still come back. Then them want to go doctor, them want this and that. I mean, deal with it. I mean, I watch it. I watch face, brother.
You know why I know people skilled win and people grateful?
Yes.
Because out of them people, you know, when me are help, you know.
Yes.
5 of the lady them, you know. 5 of the mothers. 5 of the mothers have them little style and me I tell us a win. Sometimes me say me so proud of them, you know.
Yeah.
One of them, you know, I mean, I show off by your program with us a reason as a family.
Yeah.
If you one of them 30,000 Jamaicans to say, that you want to make a little start. I mean, I tell you right now, me proud of her. Me see one of them call me one day and say, talk to my son for me. And when me don't talk to him, tell me sorry about a million times and say, I'm going to behave himself. Me appreciate them, me appreciate them till me can't tell.
Brother, the amount of this we do.
I'm not gigolo, I mean, I look nothing from them, but we just appreciate them because women have ambition and me have a mother. And me have a mother.
Yeah, that's why you see.
So them, when me sit down and say, one of them tell me say the lunch at the school at $300 for the lunch, and she has to pick them at school at the morning time. I just look a minty. She can give them a 1-2 slice of bread. The lunch at the school expensive. I mean, I tell you say that woman turn over. Couple of them turn over them things. And you have to find some little general one in between, you know. But it's okay. It's okay because Jamaica women, them, you know, them a hustler. Them like to do things to help themselves. And this is when I say, well, we have 2 million people in Jamaica. So you know how much young girls and boys go to school? Some of the young boys, them turn scammers, some of them are turn pickpocket. Some of them take people things, them are
so me understand the whole of these things.
2
million. And I know we say the 36 is there, them can't go Google it. It's there.
But me keep saying all the time when you bring something on your program, you know, and this is what I have spoken to a lot of bloggers, you know. Call them myself and talk to them, you know. And I say, listen, take a page out of Wayne book.
Yeah, but I have no time for you, brother. Me help people, you know. Me bury people, nothing, brother. And nothing me do, you know.
You have your, just a share because of video, you know, make it that. You have your program where you do. You are the moderator, you do your thing. There is nothing for us, you know, as individuals who are a part of your family to watch other bloggers, you know. But what they need to do them homework. They need to do research. They need to inquire. They need to check out things properly before them come and post things and say things. Because they will be embarrassed.
That is it.
Just like when it comes to investigations. Because right now the bloggers, them are all up Jamaica, you know.
Yes. But that's why we don't want, but we don't want to hear this.
Personally, you jealous me sometimes when we see about some story. Come here and say, wait, back in idea to write it, we are looking for some stuff, but we should have somebody like you during them time.
Better know about stories, man.
Use our informants, them. Because you can't go, the people not going to want to talk to you all the time. People not going to want to talk to you all the time.
Let me tell you this, brother,
Everybody that run up and down when you reveal the video with the inspector where them selling their papier, you know my senior man, we talk to senior man.
Of course, because them frightened because them put out lighting in the paper, man, to stop it.
Look on this, everybody embarrassed and shit like that.
But you know one thing.
Senior man, look at me the big you know, me still, you know, no matter what, you know, man.
Yeah, man.
My thing up, see, well, you know that.
Of course.
Can me see things as St. Elizabeth, and I tell people not to chat group, say, you bust that. Can me talk to you personally, and say, wait, my link, info, and you could have able to help. You understand?
You're a good man. No, but you see, of course, because these are the things that I try to show you. Say, some things that me do, you try to talk to me, you know, me done war, you know, brother. I'm me not done, I'm me alone, so. But when them know, say, as a dad, and you said some example, and me can talk to some man, me see me fly out back in a 99, after Tiger Crash 94. Me do the tune out cat for them. Me Barry talk to, what name? Rich D. Do it live. Go up Pentos, vice the tune. Right? Value, they put Panjama Island label. Yeah? Me produce a tune still. And me make me and the youth put it out. Him just make sure I write boom boom, I youth name faster. And me produce it. Back a vice up a Pentos. Sugar said to me, but you never big me up, and I said, cool no Sugar man. You know, when I say Sugar man, me a chat. I remember me do the whole PR. It's the next thing that, you know, because enough people don't know say me do the whole PR rise back that and them thing there. You know, notice enough thing me not talk about. Saying come behind a lot of things, you know. When they touch music, you know, me. Saying me behind a lot of things. Alright. Do some boom. Tiger out. Then them that call him boom bam bam. The first show back we ever came for go do a 99 in a Barbados. In a Spike Town. And because Yami Bowler too. He keep the show, you know. Yeah. And then with the England, and you notice you see me and him, and me came down pan that way, you see, we go up on Saxon, and come me that chat on the next sound too, you know, after me done, you know. And they challenge sound and thing. I would call them up, you know, because I have to give him back. They fresh up. Because they run me straight to, you know. Enough people don't know that. Them have to just observe for know certain little things. And then you hear some people and I say, bloop, 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 but them don't know what lonesome do. I say, them don't know what me do. And you have someone they come and say, boy, lonesome, boy, me too bossy, you know. You have time about me. I say, yo, no man, no come to me ears. No man. Stop enough to stop it. So them low certain little things. You see me I say? But some things when me do on earth, anytime you see me ready, I reveal some things, they understand. But build place give people do all kind of things. We send people to school.
We just want to say something
bury
with
people.
apps. We just say
everything we do, man.
We see a comment by apps and brother, me I tell you, apps me give strength here, brother.
Yeah, man.
Me give strength, you know,
yeah,
apps,
man.
enough respect, you know. Because me I link Wayne and talk to Wayne regarding you know. Apps because I have family man, you know.
No man, apps good man. Apps straight man.
Me link Wayne and come see where you comment, you know, with your youth them, you know.
Yeah, man.
I respect that. Don't worry yourself, apps.
Yeah, man.
We are family, you know, apps. No matter what, you know.
No man. The first thing.
Family
first
man.
Thing,
and them things they know it's wicked at Jamaica, man. You know the thing.
Yeah, man.
No, it's wicked, man. For you have to push it and do what you have to, brother. Trust me. We rate you like that. You see what I say? Apps
good man. Apps up man. Up a family. Yeah man. Family. We a family badge. Apps good man. When I say good, apps good. Good. You see me I say? So you have to know read people like that and them thing. And then me not change my stance. And this when I tell some people me not the only thing me not deal with a yes man thing. And alright, me take you and change them life. What in the war we go on a rock fort, you know. Change them completely. Take you up. Come now, stop this. Boom, bam, 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 bam. But it's not to say them in the war because the war one automatically drag you in there. You understand? So you take them out and say boom, bam. No, done this, boom, bam. And it's done. It's good. You see me? I say? Because some things I'm doing me to sit down and show you. And I remember, I'm not carry enemy, brother. In my place, we not carry enemy.
With the JCF, you know, the stress in the environment, you know. Mental health in the JCF, you know.
Yeah, we know that too, you know.
The members, them are go through a whole heap of things, you know. And I know if you discuss that in your thing one night time still, you know, because it rough, you know. Police in Jamaica not easy, you know, over the years, you know. Yes. Enough man go through a whole heap of things. Enough man get accused. Enough man left the work because of pressure. Enough man, you know, die for heart attack. Them stressed and them see the abuse and all them things there, you know. So one at a time, not now, you know, but one at a time you need to touch a topic.
We touch it, you know, because you know, say, and me can't talk to a man pan that too, you know. Talk to you and talk to enough more man pan that. Because you know, say, our thing, it stretch out this, so say, you know, our thing stay, we can do that. We can do it. You understand? We keep it.
Your program is very informative. It's very.
But keep it real, man.
You keep it real and you're very unbiased. You know, as me say today earlier when you touch some little things with some people, we have come out by you with Mr. Bailey. You know it's frustrating.
No, but yeah, this better. Let me tell you something.
Admire your point, and me want to tell the people in the chat say me are one of them. Me and one of them who defend Mr. Bailey to the team. Not no corruption thing, you know.
No.
But because of his principles and things that I know he can do, and we have to respect you for that.
No, but hear this now. If you deal with truth,
comment in the chat, whether they be good or bad. And you know the thing about life, you know, every comment make you stronger, you know.
Yeah,
you not do your thing for views, and you not do your thing
for views. Me not have time for that, brother.
Make comment, that's how you learn.
Yes.
Like,
so, but you want them to do.
Comment and Beverly make a comment and creativity and you know, Mr. G, Damien, Powell and all these people come here and say all I names them. Ali Boo and you know, Ali Abu. Me have to respect them people, yeah.
But you what me do?
You know, them
do all of them people have family. But you what we are said to them now. Me the man you can reason with. And like a man did send a voice note to me, you know, say them didn't want to make one of the ministers talk to me. And the man send the voice note. Me have the voice note. And the man say, let me tell you, like him I said to the other one, let me tell you, loan some now go just this you so for this sake. But let me tell you this, if you diss him, I diss it back. Anything you do, I do it back. And that's true. You understand? Yeah. So me not diss him, I put myself in a people's shoes. So when me talk about issues what hurt me know it hurt me. I'm matter of fact it hurt my pocket to an ending there. Because the amount of thing when me do it unbelievable. Me cry for the youth them, you know. And me cry for all people, to me cry for everybody and those mothers and them thing there, you know. Me bury people and one and two, me bury all artists.
know enough, man.
See?
Know that.
So these are the things where, you know, and then, you know, hear me a push up some things what me do. We solve so much things from my program, it's unbelievable. You understand? Me do so much thing, and then, you know, hear me like it's a boast thing, like me a blup blup blup, and when I come there, me don't do these things, me just school, me just want to see a better Jamaica. Who not see this? So if me and a man a reason, come in a one reason with a dumb rock, you know, me not in that, you know. Rock, me not look on a rock and talk to a rock. I better me talk to my coach then. And me have a nice wife upstairs. Me just go talk to my wife. Me good. So I me have my kids. Them me can't reason with. You understand? So me no need for, you know, if you reach out to loan some and say something and you not understand them, they might say, oh you mean Christian this and that because you're too shallow. I one thing we forgot to do, I will do it to make sure build back Jamal basic. But some of them will come on and do these things. Because majority everybody around us so them know what we are dealing with, you know. Upliftment we are dealing with. We don't want, you know, lies and things that you just say something and me I run with ears. Then that mash up thing, conspiracy theory is not good, you know. You understand? You know, them don't know the intel when me get from man. Me have some intel from man and I cannot play them.
That's right. But you know, even when you made a comment in one of your live, I was the person that you talked to. You play certain things to me.
Thank you.
You know, when you made it live for your program, and me and talk to. Because me remember when me just start talking, you know, Wayne. Sometimes I say, Wayne, me know you know me, you know.
Yeah, man.
I respect the fact that me not have nothing to hide. I respect the fact that, you know, you keep it on the down low. Yes. I love you for that.
Of course.
You understand? And over the years, you build confidence with me.
Of
course.
Not
be no false story and a fake story.
Because I mean, nobody are being false. Can we keep it real, brother?
And that is the love that we need. You think so if me say something weird, and your program and Beverly not agree with it, me now go on Beverly for complain. You think me now go on HD percent? No,
yeah, them can say, but not for come say.
Out of many or Sheldon or anybody Mr.
Of course.
One of them to say. Carla, yes, you said that, but at least still so and so.
But
because me
that's
that
civil.
Because when me look on the comment, me can sit down and me say, well, if me say this and Beverly think this are HD, so this are anybody in the chat, at least me see where me can grasp from it. You understand?
Yes, but brother, hear
these
this.
things is what build you, and this is why we have the family that we have. You know?
Yes.
You know, Will, you know, somebody said to me last year, why you are real Santa Claus, they do so much things to people at Jamaica. And I rebuke the person, you know.
You see, because that for sure you what kind of person that is a nasty piece of crap.
Yes. People when me see in need.
Yes.
Me have what me have. We lost, we go through things. But what is it? But we are not Santa Claus, but there are people that have needs.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So if someone have needs, and in the world of sociology, you know when it comes to even liars, you know, a person lies so much that lying so like true to them. That's why
believe in
I
them
say
lies.
to people all the time.
You believe in them lies, brother.
I don't lie. I don't like a liar, and I don't like a thief. But
that
I will
is
take
it.
the thief over the liar because this is the liar.
He might think, you know.
He thinks he's speaking truth.
And when you roll on that and then roll on it, that's why we say we can't deal with that. Because remember, you know, a man can, all right, brother,
to what this individual talk about Mr. Bailey and drink with this crab loaves, this
foolishness, the man of the crowd. So me know say a lie, so me have to say a lie. All right, so, and I hear them, what to Christian, because this and that, me don't want to hear about because this and this about with the people, them, all right. You were talking about the Prime Minister. Remember, Prime Minister and the chief servant of Jamaica. So you are the head of the government. So when anything will happen, it's top of your feet. Yeah, so you not take blame for this. You have to take blame. We're going to give the blame. Okay? So we are going to get up and we are going to talk to you. If you don't want me to talk to you, go back to normal life and then we not going to call your name. It's good. But if you, as long as you're in there and you make a mark and you say, boom, bam, you're going to politics, your name going to call. Them used to call Portia name. Them amateur fact, them call our names. Mule,
them call PG
this, don't, them call PG. Good. So when you there, you call yourself one, then the people them are suffer. What you think can happen? Then you have some people leave him alone and they leave. On a go at them are some piece of shit, you know. Some dirty people, you know, when I have nothing, you know. Yeah, yeah. So woman to you see them put up them name and some man to listen. Yeah. Uno go, yeah man, some all them man and them woman, some of them need to go see gynecologists. Both sex, male and female. They might have say loan some face, but some of them need to go see again. Never say gynecologist yet. Then go see nurse. Go see a gynecologist, man. You don't need to check up both male and female. You don't for go, man. Oh, you mean leave the man alone? If you don't make a comment, you know, you don't say, But him do this and that, and you that engage. I mean, I say, no, but this is what him now do right and what have you. But you know, come and talk about, leave him alone, on a bad mind. Then that are your comment? That a comment, then me I say, no, you stink now. So what you do, you try silent, we like how McGregor go under the bed and try silent the youth because him call Road Devil name. You can't do that. And everybody, that's why I don't go upon people things and I think and I make these kind of things that are show me half, brother. That are disrespect. That different from you making a comment and you don't understand what me I say and me can explain it to you. You see me I say, brother? So me and you can be different and we can have a chat, we can have a chat and what have you. That different from leave him alone. Oh no, come and find name. Only thing you know.
The people,
that's so stupid.
The people, I have a group of people that I converse with, and I tell you this from earlier years, from back then. You know what we are talking about, right?
Yes.
And when we first started conversing, they said to me, you know, we look like like police. I said, listen, what the fuck are you people talking about? I said, listen to the way he talks, look at the proof that he brings forward. And one individual apologized to me because he said he never even know your father was a police officer. Good. I said, well, there you go. I said, listen to what he had to say. I said, listen, Wayne is not on the internet to make views, to make money. To reach 200,000 and trace with bloggers. I said, if you, which Abs just stated in his comment, if you come to Wayne and you say, an apple is a banana, the first thing Wayne is going to say to you, send me the proof. Send me the proof.
I'm going to talk to you. You can't, just jump on the thing, sir.
Enough time. I see the other day when your chat went to 500 and had, me have at least 60, 70 people, because you them now comment, but them sit down and listen, because I tell them, say, me I'll call you, and me have a talk, and we have reason little. Just like when earlier, I tell a couple, say, me I will call you. You understand?
Yes,
so I'm saying this to say that. I said, listen, Wayne is not biased. And this is what I like about him. And I said, the people within Wayne's chat group, if you look at their comments, yes, you might find like one or two. The people reason genuinely. They talk about everything. You understand? Now, if we talk about the Prime Minister and the stories that he tells and the lies that he tells, it comes out of the Prime Minister's mouth. I say, how many times has Wayne ever played on his program from the 1 room to the 2 room to the this? If Oldness want to take it personal, that is his problem. It's what comes out of your mouth that make you the man you are. So if you're going to say something and then can't back it up, why you think people are going to look at you as? Yeah, right. I think you just made a comment earlier. Them call Portia Sodomite. Them call Portia this. Them call PJ Batman. Them call Portia who. Them say all manner of things. Who have ever arrested the people on the Wayne? It's the media people make a cartoon too.
Thank you.
People enjoy cartoon. So
why
is it then now that if somebody criticizes the present Prime Minister, people take it as go send man, go look for man. Even the one we come and hear the day same old the man. Look on film record me. Know you have film fucking file, The people that chat group need to know that you have film file. No, man. Because if you bust film Ras Clark file him good, they can't even go in our press briefing again.
No, me have him file. Me have him file. I know what I am file.
You understand?
I'm ready to drop that like a bump on them. I watch them and go like them as smaddy,
The other day with me and talk about Mr. Daily and you come back after you say 118 then you go to 116. Nobody can stop you from talk the way you talk with because you see something that you don't agree about.
Yeah.
So you have to talk about it. You're not playing possum. You're not playing possum. Me say all the time. The greatest Prime Minister Jamaica ever have is Michael Manley. I don't care which person want to say why this and why that. Me, do youth service. Teach at school in the corporate area. Because Michael Manley said, those of you who have knowledge at 7 levels we have, those of you who have knowledge, share the knowledge with the schools. I teach grade 4, 5, and 6. I do youth service in the schools in the corporate area. Me teach Jamal when me are 14. Big people, 10 people in a meeting house, and you teach them big people them we can't read that. Me used to teach Jamal.
All right. But I want to teach it again because some of them people, them as them hear something and them not understand, Who's a man a pastor? I say, go look on him, but me born when a pastor criminal and rapist, me call out him name. Some people say, no, the pastor can't do nothing wrong, say man a man like me and you. And me telling about the criminal doctor them for stop charging people them this big bag of money and do all kind of foolishness. Me I do when me a buckle them and police just boop up and me a buckle them before I do all of this thing. I'm a matter of fact document it is there. That's why them I tell us me hate police because when me come down and me have two against them, me have all kind of little things against the criminal them when the police force.
When you talk about we talk about intelligence and common sense and Jamala, we might sometimes sound sarcastic. I want to share something with the group and you. When I was about 20, 21, you have a son. You must know a son near echo vibration.
Yes,
that son used to play enough police party, right?
Yes, yes.
I meet a girl and me carry her go at dinner. Go at dinner, you know. A rebel girl. But you can't. And I was shocked. When we go at the scene, food served, knife and fork, soup and whatever, she was slurping while drinking.
Yeah.
And my brethren them start make fun of me and I say, you know, where you find that one? Because I was a bit of a wild guy when me young. Girl all over the place. You know, me not go deny it. So I call her politely away from the scene and I say, sweetheart, listen, so when you're drinking the soup, don't slurp because it's table manners. The reason why I'm going here where I'm going, you have a lot of people that sometimes people are lacking in a lot of things, as in intelligence and whether they can read or write or they can have a conversation. But when you take the time, Wayne, to show them, when you take the time to teach them, when you take the time to sit with them and explain to them and say, this is what it is and this is the wording for this, and you don't use is when you use are, you don't use was when you use were, and the list goes on and on and on.
Yes.
Mr. Manley, the greatest Prime Minister Jamaica ever had, applied these principles and these skills to the people, and him said, go out here and help others, teach them. You understand? Not to say, teach them things to say and when to say it and how to say it, and that them able for somebody not take them and turn them in an idiot. This is what Mr. Manley was trying to say. You understand? You ever hear somebody have a conversation with you and him say, other man they learn me, you know.
If you learn.
Well thinking,
we are people with it.
You understand? Other man they learn it. So, you know, you flip it and you say to them politely, listen, no, the person teach you. Or you were taught to do this.
Yes.
You understand what I say?
Yes.
This is why I love Mr. Manley so much. And until if you met Mr. Manley come back tomorrow morning, but we dip my finger again and vote for you. Me we do that.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
You want somebody that tells you self-reliant. I mean it too.
I apologize to you off here because say Golden to me was weak. And you say, no, man, you bring him on. And you bring him on and thing and whatever because me like a strong Prime Minister.
No, but you have fling out. Well, I know you have fling out, brother. We fling out our kind of way. We look pan Golden like how we look pan car in Jamaica. Because we look pan car in Jamaica, we buy a second-hand car. You look pan it and them hammer it up and you say, boy, in the clean, you look pan the seat and you look pan the dash. And you look pan it and look at the engine, it wash out and you say clean. That time, you know, look how a 480,000 miles it gone. The engine are good and dirty old car for mash up, you know. But oh, look, you know, it clean. And the bad. And the man say, give me 800, give me 900,000, you won't go far out the money and then the calculator tap up down pan you. So you look pan going like that. No, you have to look pan him CV. And look at Andrew CV. Look what the success him have if him lean pan people, if him successful in a way him do, or him build himself. Yes, him build himself. Him sell a thing where him have 400 million US at the time. Look how much that value. And then build a next successful thing. And a chairman for something, but him don't run pan the things them where him have. Him don't do it. If he said, but look what him just run as a, you understand what I say? So if me get up and you say, oh, me run my house, and then you see a next man I run female that way, where you look, how can a people pull in a house, a woman a swing about planet, and them have been picked them, and everybody and all can be smoking in your house and drinking and back children everywhere. Then what you gotta do? You gotta drive for that man there because he make more noise and come and make a bag of noise, or because the man attack easy, but him full of action. And action me deal with it, brother.
Yes.
Me no make people trick me with words, 100%. Brother. You can't put on jacket and tie and trick me. Me I look on what you do, me I look in there. Same like if you are turn a police, we want to know your background, like your background check. At the same way, me I look on you as a politician, we want to know if you come for thief, or you have your money already. You come for serve.
Wayne, let me tell you, Wayne, you are so right. Listen, bless up invest. We say invest. Listen, Wayne, let me tell you, me I judge some police officers who might know me at about. You have a lady, a senior lady at training school, Miss Fraser.
Yes.
We and me tell us that me love that woman the like she a mother, you know. Miss Fraser, you know. Every police I go to training school from back in the 80s supposed to know Miss Fraser. Let me tell you, I used to have a senior man where me look to. And when me under my stress, come go through some rough time, you know. Yeah, me go through some rough time, which we talk to you a lot about it. Where we are here. And you see that the man that we the man even invite me at house. We go in his house, sit down around him table and him talk to me. Because when me, you know, me that go through a rough time, you know, we whole heap of firefights and me involved in a whole of shootings and going to some Tivoli and them place there and we in a whole and me get all stressed out one time around at the tank, around a Lincoln Road there so and a whole of things and you know when I type of feel like some would even make it on them thing there. And him, that man there was a strength, he was like a father figure to me. So we're not going at too much, but me just say, as me said before, when somebody can help you and you can see the true person that people are, this is, I'm respect you, the fact that you bring Mr. Golden for your program and him could explain himself and you talk to him and even do him have things to do, him do him have to do. And when you hear about the history of the man, where he's coming from, what his father did, you understand what I'm saying?
That's the family and the principle and what them said.
You see, we the individuals, you know, that get politicized and I look on the whole thing, the whole method type thing, and I look on the whole this and this yaga, this and this yaga, that. See the work, see the goodness, see the history.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? When I was asked, you know, when I the last time I was in Jamaica and them asked me about the council and thing, and me refuted. I said them no. You understand? Because I tell them, say, when me I go do, enough people wouldn't like me. Because number one, me look out for the benefit of the people. Me look out for the people. Them can go check whatever background them want to check for me. Because them not find nothing when me no corruption. But me say anybody who thief up money and do what them nothing do, them should get locked up. Them should give an account fee. You understand what me I say? And too much, but look on the one them don't say me where they grab up the world for money and them lock up the world. You the one we are talking about, one of them parish there, we rob up how much million, the whole family of them.
Yeah, Manchester.
And then you have the Prime Minister because you call him out and say, listen, your own words are you say this and you so that some people are going to bash you and complain.
Hold on, before you say something.
Something where you stage, you know.
Hear this now? Hear this.
Clear what the man say.
Hear this again, brother.
Me?
Hear this again.
The man have a criminal run him as a minute. No make you reason with. The man have a criminal run him as Minister of National Security. Me reason with the people, man, chat just like how me a reason with you.
Yes.
Because me make you do your thing. You understand? And then Mr. Allness, give him title. He might believe people are going to respect him when he have a criminal sit down beside him.
Yes.
Mr. Allness is out of his fucking mind.
Yeah.
You ever tell me you have a criminal sit down beside you and people for respect you, people for call you honorable, call you sir, give you any respect and give you any big up, not under my watch.
All right.
Not under my watch, Wayne. I'm sorry, you're not gonna get that under my watch. I don't believe in criminality.
But you want the same self. You want the same self. Hear this. Yeah.
All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime. All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime.
So if one can't tell me so for raise your voice in concert, you're watching iPad. You're watching, say hi.
Hello.
That's the way. You know when you come here. See, man, look out all the man I get, man. No, set up them see man. Say hello to them.
Hi.
Yeah, man. Them must see you, man. All right, this is Zoe. So you see when you look at like my Facebook account and you see the baby in my hand in the studio and think, I mean, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Them man they stretch up, you know. Them man they not in them man they just go and leave them thing, man, and have them gains and just go and cool, man. You see me I say? Yeah, man. You them if you have youthful time, man, and go them right and you're good, man.
Of course.
See me I say? Yeah. As I said before, you can't tell a real man from some like a fake guys, you know, real family, because you remember you deal with family morals, so you know, make sure you youth them all right. Man,
of course.
Nice.
When we as individuals can face reality and see the right for what it is. You understand? Me, personally, Wayne, as I say, you know my thing, I left bitter.
Yeah. HD, just say for Wayne. Yeah, man, I be Wayne. I'm a Ghana Wayne. Yeah, man, I be a Wayne. She Wayne, Q Wayne, Zoe Wayne, Ka Wayne, Wayne, Swayne, K Wayne. I be a Wayne. Yeah, man. And I that alone some Wayne. Yeah, man.
You leave a legacy, Wayne. You leave a legacy.
I'll be a Wayne.
I'll
I'll be a Wayne, man. I'll be a Wayne. Yeah, man. Yeah.
You leave with a legacy.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
We used to have a bunch of guys, see, when we used to work with a mobile, you know, and the whole of we use an eye, you know, to it, you know, and a secret code that we use, you know, about 20 other we, you know, we put an eye to it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Them man, they come, we know enough of them at the right now, at least that thing.
Yeah.
So we have to big them up, so I'm not family thing, just like the people in the chat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Hey, wait, me tell you. We know it's so hard for us still. Me have a brethren, was a special constable. We let me tell you something. We tell him one time, say if he was a female, would have married to him. That's how much we love that youth.
Yeah, man.
Me I tell you, this when he used to get all bank duty with him.
Yes.
When he done work, you know, me go stay with him until him finish him duty. All the people at the bank used to wonder, you know. That's how real the man was, you know. Just like how you genuine in a way.
Yeah,
you
man,
understand?
Yeah, man.
Cause me love police, you know. Me not tell no lie. Me love police officers, you know.
Yeah, man.
You understand? We just wish the criminal one them would just go away and make make the police force can work that the people in Jamaica can feel good.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
No, but just want a good country.
I
in my heart, brother.
Them say, "Who bash you not talk foolish?" It's supposed to be them to stop it. You think so? Listen.
No, man, they can't. No, but as I said before, brother.
People in the chat, you know. I'm going to admit this for your program. I'm talking already. This when me just come on street, 1980 when me a patrol. Me used to have biases, you know. When we go in some neighborhood, you know. And when a constable dead in my hand, lay down for my hand, I feel emotional every time I talk. I talk about it a couple times. And I remember me hold me take me 2 finger and close him eye them, you know. Because I look at him pool when it's basically a fear, you know. And I'm just when me get so aggressive, brethren. Me get so aggressive because I say mankind can wicked so. Remember, you know, and not for nothing, you know. Yes. I tell you now, Wayne. And when we go in some neighborhood, that even smile, you couldn't get me smile. I tell you that, Wayne. I never shame to tell you. Yeah. But over the years, you realize that you look on it and you say to yourself, say, who make these people the way they are? Who put the gun in them hand? Who get them who put them in a situation where them behave the way them behave? And then when we start the research, you know, when me start hate politician, when me start the undercover work. That's when we start hate them.
All right, yes.
Because things that I saw with, things that I had experienced with. Run real politician, no, me back my 9mm running from a politician one day and say, go suck your mother and move from here. Me not shame to tell the people in my chat. I say, go and if you don't know where you get a shot to, never don't shoot him, but me have to bad him up, run him like dog.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
No, one time you have an answer, brother.
Them put gun in the boy them hand, them create damn in the community. And then make the boy them do things.
And then you use the police to kill them.
And you have to deal with the do things man them. You have to deal with the yes man them. And you have to deal with the no man them. And even though them are no man them, still a yes man.
They were yes man.
They expect people to police them.
Yeah. But
they expect people to police them. Who create the dance in the community?
Let
me tell you something, Wayne. No matter what, I will never come on your program and bash apps. I'll never bash Invest. I'll not bash Mr. Daly. I will not bash the corrupt police officers. They will commit anything them do like this drunk we're involved with the mission of this young lady. Give me a go bash and I will never stop bashing the one that we do. But as long as officers are carrying out their duties and performing the task that is placed upon them to protect and to serve without malice towards none, to carry out their due diligence and work according to the whole whatever manifestation or whatever it is, just create a word to make for the force run. That is what I'm here for. I stand up for that until I die. I stand up for it because no country can run without police service. None.
But we just if ever clean force, we're good enough.
You know, me a call for strike, you know. Because I think the members of, if any senior man in here can remember, I think members of the Island Special Constabulary Force strike one time. Maybe they do a 3-day or 4-day thing. Anybody in here can jog the memory. I think so. The blue scene them. Let's call them blue scene. But it's the ISCF. I think the ISCF members decide one time so they never work for a couple of days. So they don't know if it had to do with income or something like that. But some senior man in here might know. Yes. If 300 of them can go demand them money, the whole of them to create a 3-day stop work.
Yes.
Of course. The 3 of them, people tell me, say, me a campaign from Mr. Daly. Me not campaign from Mr. Daly, me say, the officers them put on them foot one year for this. We have enough of this because enough of the officers them untied and they make the public because of these fucking politicians. They make the public the Jamaican Constable Force look like it's a bunch of loggerheads and a bunch of hustlers and all these things. You don't pay a constable. A constable finishes. I can understand when if you leave the academy and you're under your probationary period. Once you finish your probationary period, pay the constable due income. Pay the constables them that they can live. 200,000 for a constable at least him should have get to take home and you pay according to rank. Yes, in all due diligence, you pay according to rank. There is nothing wrong with that because the world runs like that.
So I'm going to say something to you.
Nothing is wrong with that, but pay the man that can survive. Build houses. Where is the National Housing Trust contribution? Look how much land they are saying, Catherine. Build up communities, give the man them points, make them housing trust. If you even give them 1 room, if you give them 2 rooms, give them a chance to build a upon them house.
Brother, let me ask you something.
Tell them so them can either build behind or them can go up. Or them can put on 2 rooms back there, so an extra bathroom. Yes. Give them the chance to live now.
I don't stop you, I beg them. Brother, the money, hear this now.
11,000 members and all of them corrupt.
No, but hear this now. The money where the housing trust accumulate up right now. Remember now, government money this. The people do the contribution like command they set up. And when you look at it, it grows so much surplus because my father used to show my mother, show me, give them money to have this, that I give Mama Angie. What are you doing? Yeah, Mama Angie? Yeah, man. Great Mama Angie. Yeah, man. So everybody show, you auntie them show, this, that show, who dead, gone, and all kind of little things. You pick her up? Okay. All right, so who did you know, and the money that they are accumulator, use it and make build something like what them have projects in a union and them thing and take the people them out of the kind of squalor. It's easier for policing and everything. Make us build go up. Easy, cheap. You know, so dear for building, you know. Because the piece of thing when them build about Woodven Road and about upscale, they talk about fish scale, that's not upscale. That's not upscale, that is not even an apartment. That is just an act den. You understand? And it's a turn a white elephant, by the way. Because there is no way you have much, nearly 40 million for buy that, where you could have just buy a little piece of land and build a nice mansion on it and have change. You get some youth and give them some work. There is no way. You understand? You understand? It's bad. Yes, and it's wrong. All right, tell me something now. Hear this now, my brother. So, all them say, loan some 8 police, but you still, when them put a bad blame on a police, me stand up feet and say, no, this bad. So, me hate police.
Yeah, hate police. But yeah, this now when Simone Cameron said me too much bad words. I apologize to you, Simone. Sometimes I get emotional because I don't like the foolishness. So if you hear too much bad word, I apologize to you. Because I'm a big man. I'm not shame for saying hello. Okay? You feel me swear too much. That's you can't get the police out of me. I apologize to you.
Simone, let me tell you. Let me answer Simone again.
About Jamaican talk, you know?
Hold on.
Simone, comments, you know, she said too much swearing. So I apologize to you.
You understand your Simone, and maybe he's a Christian and them thing. But Simone, you see, seem like if we dip on a bus or sometimes you have pass and things. Sometimes, if you have, all right, you know, so when some people, even if you go through stress in your work or something, and you are one of the counts of them, you have to make people just let out them emotion, let out everything. So sometimes, you know, but I cut them and try, you know, hamper them from ear with them and say, because you will hear everything. And maybe sometimes, no, but I serious note. That just tell her, I just explain to her. So even if you go under certain thing and you express yourself, it will come out. So we overlook some things. Because we are big people, you know, we overlook some things and we take the message. We don't bother look on one thing, if we stop one thing, we just take the message. You understand? Because sometimes people feel hurt when they express themselves. I was stressing. So they become me understand that. And me understand it. You understand Simone? And like, I'm gonna do it. You know, like when you have something and do something for purpose. But come we are taught normally hear the normal thing. And then, you know, sometimes the stress and you know, we come after you, you just hear something and you say, okay, but it's a natural thing. It's a natural thing, you know. People have to express themselves. You know them kind of way? You understand? So we don't watch it. You cut through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're up on the road right now, you know, Simone, and you pass a year, so and you pass a can of year, some you blah, 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 some people are cuss. Remember, you know, turn to them because you know, you know, even do it. You turn and say, no, man, kind of hold on the bad word. but them can still cuss. It wouldn't work that way because them angry. So we try more of it. I try dial it down, but nobody would even remind them on the word what them I say. Because you understand what I say? Because sometimes them let out that and that kind of blow off the steam and cool them down. You just make them just blow off them steam. Let it out. Because sometimes you keep it in your head.
Some senior man in a way. And every other word come out of their mouth is a bad word.
Yeah,
even
man.
in their training school, you know.
Yes.
Tell us 7,000, yeah, they stop him tell you a bad word. You get all kicked too. All bad snare to and a bad word, you know. That's why we never remember even locking up a man for that.
No, that's a foolishness again. That's how I play the police. All right. So I play this. Right? I play this. And I play it and make like you know, I say I can't find this and play it. I have to play it. I say I play this. In chat Sri Lanka, no, I have to do that for now. I have to do that from the other day. I have to do that and I show the people. I have to try this a line up. Okay, I'm gonna play this. Sri Lanka thing, me just look on me when I choose this. I'm gonna play this.
Well, does it? You're not the feelings police.
You said
feelings police.
You're right. I'm not the Phoenix police. The feelings.
Feelings.
Phoenix.
No. Feelings police. You're not the feelings police. You know, if they don't feel happy, it's you know, that's on them, sir. Okay. It's not. You know, it's not. And no one's here breaking the law. If anyone broke the law, possibly is that guy for making a false police report. He said we're being disruptive. We weren't. They.
Rules regarding the First Amendment.
I can say whatever I want as long as I don't speak violence, sir.
You can't.
Then get your supervisor because you don't know what you're talking about, bro. So you don't know what you're talking about.
So if you provoke someone,
I can tell you to fuck off right now, and you can't do nothing about that. So what the hell is you're behaving like a Karen? They were. You're here. They called the police, sir. They're feeling. They engaged us.
Okay. So listen. It doesn't sound like we're getting anywhere.
Sir, because you're saying, oh, well, you're provoking me. I can say whatever I want.
But it doesn't mean you should.
Well, does it? You're not the feelings police.
You said, you're right. I'm not the Phoenix police. The feelings. Phoenix.
No. Feelings police. You're not the feelings police. You know, if they don't feel happy, it's you know, that's on them, sir. Okay. It's not. You know, it's not. And no one's here breaking the law. If anyone broke the law, possibly is that guy for making a.
So that me I try to show you. So, you know, feelings police, I say, you know, him can't tell him to fuck off and you can't do nothing about it. And I tell him, say, well, that and that. And I say, you're not the feelings police. I say, well, him just tell him, I make him know, you know. If they call if me I break the laws, a different thing, you know. Sometimes people express themselves and you make them just let out all of that, you know. Sometimes you can't hear it in them, you know. And the passion of them talk. But normally you talk to them, you will never hear a word. Can give me a reason, you know it's my reason and you don't hear nothing. But when me myself, me get ups, I run with some people. Yes. Me see where ups, me see where thing they say, you know, want thing they to come on the program. Of course, we don't mind the Prime Minister come talk to me, but them don't want to talk. Them don't want to come on because
that would be awesome.
Yeah,
that
but them fee say no, don't say not this. You have to answer the question.
Not for the other people there because even we sometimes when they are discussed, we just have a day where some people just call and just talk about anything them feel to talk about.
Yes. You know,
because
as long as it makes sense, because raise a topic and it make sense and them can participate, you know. Because I remember me not in the bull crap, you know, for as long as it makes sense and them call me, we're ready. We can talk about it, of course. You know,
because it's educational for us always. No matter what, because let me tell you something. Every member, we have our regular people when there's a chat group all the time. Me know them by heart. It's like sometimes we see the comment them from Beverly and HD and Empress and everybody like me and Lee Stewart and everybody. Because we just stop calling name them more time. Because there's some mistake. It's a pleasure for us to see the comments. Even if, you know, as me say the points, them don't agree with you. Because Beverly make some point sometimes where you have to think, you know.
Yes.
When Beverly, you know, now call her out specifically, because everybody make comment. Sometimes Beverly make some comment and I look on them and say, you know, that lady, I think outside the back. That's why one time I asked, if you remember, I said to her if she's a serving member or as an ex-member, because the way she put certain question. Then you look on a person like HD is always sensitive to the matter. like my sociology, I did sociology in university, you know. And when some people make comment, you can know what they're passionate about and what they're not passionate about. And also the JCF has taught me, even when I used to do interrogations, when you interrogate people, you look for the soft spot.
Yes,
you know, and ops and invets can attest to this. When you're interrogating somebody, you don't go at them aggressively. If you go at them and you do baby steps with them because you're looking for the soft spot. The soft spot is the part that they are weak to. You attack that part first.
Remember, you know,
so even some of the people in the comment, we just love them comments.
All right, so brother, hold on. So you just have to tell the JC if I may try to show them something. Say, you see the kind of heavy and the tactic where they might come up with and deal with people, and even when you're approaching at the station, can I help you? You make you feel like you're the villain. You're a victim. You just get robbed or something. You just go in to make a report, you know. And the way the man them bend up them face, you know, they look welcome, you know. You know why you feel afraid and scared that them and know them a pass and can't come one. Go over there, so stand up, sir. You cannot stand up right here. You can't deal with people that is not on a customer service. It will stop. It's stupid.
Look at that thing like you understand? A demonstration in Jamaica.
Yes.
The Prime Minister needs to understand. So the people are not learning, you know. If somebody come out, if a group of people say, today we have a protest against violence against women, violence against teachers, doctors, lawyers, you name it, violence against anybody. Why would the police officers take it up to make it a personal thing? You just go there, you make sure there's law and order. People don't fight, people don't break any rules. Just stand aside and let the people, allow the people to demonstrate, allow the people to march. As long as they're not breaking the law, they're not breaking rules. You understand?
Yes.
I'm sure the JCF has these principles etched within the JCF because the members know this. But what? You have a few little people who take it personal, boy. Them are going to demonstrate against the Prime Minister. Him have nightmare, him can't sleep, him can't wait for daylight to send him little cronies them who are answering to him to go trouble the people.
And freedom of a country.
Them carry the man at the station, take off the man down to him clothes. These things are very disrespectful. The man has a right to demonstrate.
The
man has a right to walk.
You know,
shouldn't disrespect
and I make him squat and cough.
So what?
Him
Am I
squat and cough too.
Because I talk about the reality of the thing.
You know, well, on brother, the man tell me him squat and cough. They make him take off him clothes and squat and cough. The same guy, McGregor do it. You go in that bed, you say, oh, we get him. Panting. Somebody make a video. I mean, I say, McGregor, fuck off. And then yeah, come for me under my bed now. Piece of shit. Come for me. I one time we go to East Test and I threaten the youth them about him a go kill if one hour. And then when I talk, him I talk about who tell me because him never say so. 7 car go round a gully. 7. And when you look, him don't know everybody connect to me, you know. The person that tell me the one day. I remember them not there together, you know. You understand? Them round there when him come and make him big dirty speech and then keep something right at elder and I said this. So we talk to a new inspector. She said, you know, some police always and no, him never said that. So I said, listen me. That and that. She said, well, I never did it. Because she that time she there in the meeting and him never said in the meeting. I said, another meeting him said before. He come there with a couple of cars. And I say, me have some of them man if come and meet and if them know them know me working and when me come here and you can't come send a threat and play some barn, you eat it, you punk. What happened to you? You don't do that. You're out of order. Mr. Paula just said to come by.
Tell a little man make a comment. Don't say a little man.
Hold on. Before you say that.
Central, nothing. No, him ask about the police central. Mr. Central plenty. You know, we going there under some decoys still. Yeah, we have to make sure pass no say my thing was mostly some different type of thing. But we know the man we ask about. You know?
Okay. But hear this now. Mr. Paula say, you know, Sir Paula, believe me to God. If you never mention about the old man dropping at the pit, but them try for burn up in a Spanish town, I know the Prime Minister not say nothing. Well, give him back the money for make up back for buy him car.
All that.
Me forget all about the amount of thing when do it unbelievable. Me and my friend them we just do that. And then you know, remember and down in a pregnant child, down there so where the people them have them house. And I said, I could build that for them now. And then, you know, then we go do something else up this and then me do so much thing that something I forgot count. Say if you never ever say that no dip it not even run through me, you know. Me just do some things, Paula.
Because when you not look
no, that me tell you. The man in a pit and the boy them a throw take with the man car and a throw stone.
we
Don't
the
depend
family
the
love
man.
you so much.
See?
You understand?
And
You
no,
sometimes
none of them
you
don't do
come
that.
real hard, you know. And when you come hard, we even me and
Yeah,
myself, remember sometimes I call you and I say, wait, boy, you come hard one day, you know, but you don't make them get under your skin.
They
But
not get under my skin, man.
just
Hey, my
like
father
how,
never,
when
hey.
me that talk and chip to bad word.
Yeah, man,
you
me
just
never put
passionate
them, man.
about
Me never,
things
hey,
more time.
brother, let me tell you what me now
You
do.
have your stance, way, and we love reason. This is
Empress,
the family.
pick up yourself.
This is the weird lonesome family, you know.
That is it. So hear this now. Hear this now.
This is the weird lonesome family.
Of course, hear this with them for know now. You see me? You see if a man a call you and say, lonesome, you gotta know lonesome. But you see how you getting. Me not add on nothing. So if you see me get mad, you gotta hear from me. And like a man can do some woman say, me I take lonesome, you know. So lonesome I wear jacket and tie. And me just see lonesome just chip two cloth and lonesome say this. Me just say, they troll them where they end up. Like, come out for the man name and thing. Man, male and female, when you go and see when a gynecologist, maybe when you never see one before. And me don't talk. Because when you know some me stay, my amount of giant church. You understand? So me just tell them straight up, you know, as is. That alone some. Saying? You understand, brother? Me
That's
just
right.
tell them.
That's
so them
right.
know what I mean.
You're
Go see when a gynecologist, man.
Straightforward. You know, me used to, when
Yeah.
me,
So nobody can cause a loan something. They might say, yeah, me know, so I say loan some stay. You mail round, him a go straighten you out. Saying? Otherwise, him good. You and him can reason. No go with the arms house. Me no in an arms house with nobody. Them know me. Me fling fire. Hey, me tell you this. Me different, you know. You keep it real, you know. See it dying. Yeah, man.
We share
Yeah,
a little
man.
thing with the family before
Yeah.
you go, you know. One day, me remember we were at a meeting at a specific place. And them introduced 3 new guys to us that them want to, you know, put on the road with us. And, you know, me tell, you know, one of them straight up and say, you know, I understand so and so, me see a file XYZ, but I don't think you have the guts for it. And him say, why you think so? And I said, would you do so and so and so? Him say, him not sure. I said, there you go. There you go. Because the thing about it is that way. If he, the question that I ask him, if him find himself in a situation where pressure reach him, he might go identify himself to police.
Okay, same
And
can,
under the circumstance, pressure might reach him. Because if a policeman drape him up, push him against a wall, me get a lock up, you know, me get lock up at Crossroad, halfway tree, me get lock up at Kansas Spring. Me know them policemen, they must say I wonder, because them some of them would have frightened for no. Because me in a cell with boy where I want to get information from. And I pay a wicked talk. But me set a certain way. You understand? Because that's the only way you can get where you forget more time. Of course, me get locked up too. That comes with it. And enough the senior man, them who me perform my task with and my team. And more time and me and my link, me and my partner in there with all 2, 3 boys. Because them now put it with 5 or 6 people. Because the way we set the thing. Sometimes we all have one in there we have to give him some rat lick too. So again, me swear, but
no, man, say just start that not tell
say.
Yeah, talk natural. That's how you natural talk. So you talk.
Because sometimes we have to beat up some little man too, you know, because a man start crying and confess. One individual tell we all we never want, we never expect him to tell we. Me not go say it never happened. But we don't beat them and kill them. But them we going and say with a little 1 man and a little 2 man where we know them are weak friends. And we put on pressure upon them rotted. That's what the thing I forgot. So that's why me defend with me, I defend all the time. And that's why me get the stance with me take.
Yeah. No more take stance to man. Me no bother when put them. Me tell you, get a youth them say, detach on yourself from criminal police. Detach on yourself. Can't remember, you know. If them are the lifeline and you start to say, you turn good citizen, man. Just detach yourself. Because you say you have police in a pocket. No man no have no police. Even if it's a constable. You don't have him in a pocket. Him have you in a pocket. The other way around. 1 constable more dangerous than 1,000 gunmen. Remember my words. Now going a lot of things, you know, open in my mind. When they are foreign, me a hustle. Look at weed, me a do this. Remember calling them top coupler because I'm a sell for them and this and that. When them do them just plan for you. Go you have a yard. I remember if them get catch by moving, them tell feds and draw yard. No, we're watching because we won't go act like, you know, we're undercover because shoot them a come a yard and them a carry some money. That's why we come up, sir. Lie. Them a sell them things and the man a sell things to them. them use the youth, them then kill them. So you might
But
say,
who's
hey,
the
now,
man- the one
hold
who
on,
kill-
hold
who
on,
kill
brother.
the
Me
man
I
with
tell
the
him,
man with the
me I
one
tell him, me
man
I
dead
tell
in
him,
them?
hold
What's
on,
the
hold on,
man
brother.
them kill the man for?
Hold on, me I tell him how them style them. So me I'm gonna show you. So when them do them, friend up them man away say una done and thing. I wanna fly up. Yeah man, I them top man, I'm a virgin man. What me I build 2 apartments. What me I do this? So him know everything we wanna go on with. Him friend no, him kill no. No liar to wanna use the money laundering. Them do the same thing. So when them ready, them send and send out to friends. I'm on that do this. So when you get up 60 years, you know, say when you come out, you're dead in there. Him have your things. Can buy them name. So it gone. So I'm saying you're prison. Him said that. Because I know your things. So I'm saying that. The best way for do is say that. Him have 300 million Jamaican feel. Right? I have 2 million. Him sit on a 2 million USC. And the best way I look upon and say, then if a youth are dead, I'm going to prison. I know some police kill up. I know some spend even 10,000 US or 20,000 can kill them call if you're meeting. And line you put some police boy, some of them boy the way, and them get rid of you. No. You see, these are the things I want to know, you know. Remember, I think them deeper than I want to feel, you know. So, you know, you see me, another truth, me I tell them, you know. Can't for the youth them fall in the same trap. Me have police for the man and my dogs, man. And by the way, no drugs and nothing can run without the police, the custom, the immigration. So custom them are immigration. Yeah? The custom for coming in, immigration for go out. Same? You understand? Nothing no run without them. And politicians and the big boys. Big boys, them run a lot of things in Jamaica, a lot. Because them can come in and clear a lot of things, put a lot of things and get it out. Yeah? You understand? And that's true. Me just go across the board in the business. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Them
man.
not have no shame in a way because them not gonna stop, you know.
No,
Them
man,
not
we are
gonna
going to stop them, man.
How they expect a hard working man like all apps and investor or anybody else to go able to do them job and do it comfortably. When apps can see the corruption, when apps can see the foolishness, be sure that sometimes apps that they work just like me and me see things. You know what? Some things me can't even share with the people in my chat though, because them would have said, but how you did and make that up? Me can't take one place and me alone say 10 man did and agree to one thing. I'll show you something, you know. When me share with the people in the chat, you know. Wait, just give me 1 minute, you know. Watson one time attack, you know, Watson on the program, and Watson say, I think me tell the people in the chat already. Them go up on a work, a radar mobile, and when them go up on the radar mobile, them all a boy, you know, a scammer. And you see the man them around Watson. Remember, you know, me say, you know, Watson talking up on the program, you know. So the policeman them look on Watson and say, take a walk, man, and make a get rid of that boy. Watson safe on the program, you know. In the 80s, me, I work with people, you know, and see them take gun from a man, you know, and turn back the gun with them take off of the man from the man, you know. I mean, as a young 21-year-old, 20-year-old, me I say, what kind of race, what kind of man, me almost, but anyway, it don't matter. What kind of man, them, yeah, man? Them man, I think, them man, you no pull, them man, you a murderer. I mean, do everything me could have do.
I murder that, you know, brother. No, I murder, you know.
No joke thing.
All right, yeah, police are telling me.
People are big up Gardner. Mr. Gardner, listen to me. The amount of man when Mr. Gardner kill under the guys that say my gunman. And even Gardner, he have a little man who work around him. People never know about the little man. The Gardner talk about him. Me tell man, say the man the way Gardner, he have around him more even dangerous than enough of the man. Even braver than me for bigger forward too. Because bigger forward, you know, him big and sour like flower. You know, I don't like saying no brave. You know, say no brave, you know. Him just have a repetition with people.
Yes, like a fritters were spoiled. Like a sour fritters.
And now when you experience these certain things in me, I'm going to see people in the comment talk about just like how somebody in the chat there that talk about when MC police. I think the person when you're super boss or something. I said MC police backs down and keep down people and take and feel the way when them talk. People have seen it and people have experienced things with them. And that's why we know people, what people cannot tell lies. So me and the members of the JCF uphold them integrity and treat the people with dignity and respect. And that me I talk about. You understand what I say? Crime and criminal behaviors will always be committed with. You can't stop that from the day Cain kill label crime and commit.
All right.
You understand?
True.
But we are talking about the integrity of the JCF, the integrity of serving and protecting and doing your due diligence. Me sure say, sometimes I step on the road and in my work, and sometimes a man might look on you with a dirty eye, might say, yes, officer big and that. You don't know we are going inside I made it now, but him still a give respect. Because me know I used to go in when me did a mobile way. Used to go in enough neighborhood and people show me respect. Right. Me there with soldier patrol. People never call me battle or whatever, or the P word or this and that. People show me respect.
Let me show you something. I want to show you 3 little things before me do. Look at this is the number 1. Look at now. 1, 2, 3. Just watch this. Watch this.
What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? Tell a friend and say, anytime you enter the hole, you know what you want. One of blood clot, dead. You hear me say? You hear me say? Any day. Any day. Pussy, pussy. Yeah. Come here. Fire. I don't understand this.
So you're not citizen of Jamaica. You're supposed to serve and protect. Remember, you go there, I don't see a search him, and like you go there for search him, you know. You go there for just threaten him any day, me would your blood clot, dead. No, you think a police could have you think a police could have seen me and tell me that and I'm gonna prison? I have to take some money out of the state. Can you imagine a country run like this, brother?
I want the people in the chat for look on the comment where apps make because me tell you this more than one time before, you know. Our friendly fire will reach you, you know. If someone believes that you were talking, you know. So someone believes that a joke apps are making, you know. Me hear Tony we talk that out a female, you know. So the police they run him and them not do and tell them for do, you know. A man don't know what can go down, you know. Tony, you will talk that out a female. Make him dopey come and say him no say so.
Alright, watch it again. Watch this.
Jamaicans faced by the police.
No, I'm not getting any assistance.
So why do you think she come around here?
To ask you to get some help.
So wait!
Customer service, you know.
This is how you deal with citizens to protect and serve.
We don't have a public phone station.
No, we don't. But you don't say.
My credit now to call. So wait.
No, you can tell me, say, run, go cross the road to get a phone call or something. This is how the police deals with citizens. This is how. And I have a friend who is hiding under her bed because gunmen are at her door. And I'm waiting to get a call to find her address. And this is how the police is dealing with me who is trying to help.
You see that?
Yeah, man.
No, where the customer service, the better. I see my daughter does a call me. I play the last something fast here. I have to play this. This is what me talk about. Watch this now. This is a police. Can just look what me talk about. This is what me want change in the Jamaica.
They go call me for prayer now, because me want to know the set for them tell you to take for me if you want to stop doing.
Alright, so this now is an inspector and she look like a sergeant. Alright, but look now, but may I try to show them what she tell you so you can draw up. May I show you how the rank, how them use rank over people. Look.
Why you use rank? As you come here, you start, me can't get to eat my food in peace. Me can't get to breathe on the compound because of you. I want to know what kind of authority you have. Why you based on the abuse that happens? Why you take it time for? When you take it time for, what me do? What me do from me come here, you tell the police and to tell her like how we Miss Grim. What is it that I have done? Why I can't survive in the JC because I do? What me do? What is it coming to Miss Grim? What me do you? What me do you? You know you not tired when you take it on the bar. Me fed up and tired of you. Me want the commissioner can't transfer you from yourself. You and your mate to run about corner so don't make a man tell like me. You're the one that where you take where you're the one that take where you show me some quail from you. Look here. Every day you come in, you text it for me. Stop texting for me because when you run and you get around us on chambers, we never run there fast with you. So tell us that for me. Every day you come in, you text it for me. We can't take it no more. Yeah, that's why someone's coming for go out of the room and we don't do no more. Stop texting for me. Stop texting for me. I'm not resign. Because you tell me say you're going to do more than you're going to get in trouble. And you're a criminal. And every day I come here, you text it for me. You text it for me for me sending you sick leave from Friday. And I come here, you start text it for me. Me can't take it no more. I'm in a business where you want right. Because you know more place than the JC than me. Because you're more like you have more place than nobody else. Stop text it for me. Stop text it for me. Rose, explain. Don't text that for me! Don't text that for me! Don't text that for me! Me and God that I'm so well about it. Don't text that for me! Police station, you have people like that. Don't text that for me! I'm a no, I do not know wrong! I'm a come here, start for me!
Them can deal with themselves like that because she's our inspector and I want to look like she's a sergeant or something. So right away she can demote her. You say it right? Hold on, brother. No, because I'm going to pick up the data, but I'm going to try to show you say she just does a step. If she's a sergeant, that means when I will just one step up. There's an inspector. So an inspector no one demote you. And she will write you up and send you a handle room. Can you imagine if you talk about your past inspector no, you know, like shit pan shot team when you talk about the soup them. And you go through the rank of the soup them. Assistant soup, deputy, and go right up, right? Yeah. So you go up and go up in a rank, no commissioner. Commissioner, you know. And I got there, way up at the ladder, I get bigger money, bigger pay than prime minister, but sit down with Nicky that tongue where to find the people them data. And I think that makes sense. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to show them when senior people. Because them feel superior like them are gods, the one them in the car key. Allow me to tell. Allow me to tell. Them feel like them are gods over the people them when I'm just trying. Yeah.
Kingston 11, 12 and 13.
Mm-hmm.
Kingston 11, 12 and 13 and the man I do it for like 3 years straight.
My daughter just text me.
I wonder if me take away something for you. Me know you have to go, man.
Yeah, man.
Pick up yourself, man.
All right, brother. So
everybody, pick up the name them as usual, we and bless all the people.
Everybody, man. You know, so I'll be a family. We keep it real, you know. We don't add and take off, man.
We don't footnote a joke. You know, have to pull my file here, sir.
You're good, man. You're up. Please. Yeah, man. I have to run car. So my daughter call me. That's it, go, man. Call me and say, I run go pick her up, I know. You understand? Yeah, man. Yeah, man, sir. I have to run out right now because she just knock me up. So later, yeah? Bless her.